Бери листовку. Возьмите листовку.
Мне не надо.
Что значит не надо? Взял листовку. Возьмите листовку. Еще. И друзьям возьмите. Бери листовку. Возьмите.
I don't understand this shit. I'm looking for a wife. If you would like to go to dinner tonight, please hit me up. I'm looking for a wife. Please hit me up.
My viewers forever. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. What's going on today, people? Friday. Some people might say, thank God. I don't quite know, though. You know what I'm saying? Woke up a bit late today. I can't lie. Obviously, I didn't get much sleep yesterday. Out like a light. Missed my doctor's appointment. Not very good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I hope you're having a better start to your day, man. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building nice and early. I'm pretty sure I saw Colin. Was Colin the first one in today? Looks like he was. Appreciate that, Colin, man. I tell you what, all the people in there, make sure you hit that like. I ain't even shared it. So I'm saying I've been up late today. Oh, but we are here, man. We are here. Gonna look ahead to the Newcastle game. Obviously, we can't do a preview because we don't know what on earth is going on, but we are gonna try and get into it as best we can. So, like I said, for you legends, just quickly before we start, just hit the like. You know what I'm saying? Share it out if you don't mind. And we will begin. We will begin. Big up to you, Colin. Kwame's in the building. Shane Raid, big up. I don't think just yet. I think he's still on. But big up though. Andrew, hope you're well. Early doors for you. Dre's in the building. My bro. Man, like, big up to Hyper. How you doing today, man? Good afternoon to you, Kwame. Hope you're well, man. It's almost a Shane Raid. He is still currently live. Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. You don't even have to do it. This fucking manager. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fucking idiot, bro. He's not going to change anything. So all we can do is just hope that we're going to fucking get a result. That's all we can do. And then hope Man City, because it's advantage Man City. I keep saying it. It's advantage Man City right now. And is Arteta going to do what it takes to get this team across the line? If he was, he would have done it. Is the team even ready to cross the line? Because everyone's broken up. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try and get into that in just a second. I'm just going to share. I shared it on X. Share it on YouTube. And then we'll just get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, please just hit the like, share, get all that rubbish out the way. And we can move forward. Big up to you, Andrew, though.
This fucking manager!
You know what I mean? Had enough of it, bro. I've had enough of it. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, though, my G. Dre's in the building again. The fear of what comes next is worse than what we already know. This, that, and the third. Absolutely, my G. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, we've been sitting there all season. I think we've been longer this year than we was in 22-23 on top of the league. And we had an extra point. We bottled an 8 point, and this year we bottled 9. And I can't even remember how or who. I think it might have been Shane, big him up, that said it. We bottled a 9-point lead like twice this year. They were cutting it down. You know, they were so washed, but we couldn't pull away from them. Every time we're trying to pull away, we can't do it. But they're so washed. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what on earth, man? I think this is the worst season, bro. Even worse than 22-23 to bottle it from here. And that's what I think is going to happen. Everyone tells me, oh, still have faith. I don't want to hear about any of that. Yeah? How about you just cross the line and prove everyone wrong? Because right now, it's worse. I would have rather you started bottling it earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, for me anyway, I can't tell you like how to feel, but yeah, let me see who else is in the building. I think the Raiders come through now. Big up to my broski. Appreciate that. You know, big up to Static in the building at work. I'll catch the rest of your show later. Big up, man. Hope you have a good one. Night time's in the building. What's man talking about? All the Spurs fans, hope you're well today. Hit the like and subscribe. Yes, man. I've lost about 5 subscribers, you know. Look how much work I did yesterday. You know, 2 streams down before we've even hit 1 in the afternoon. Then I went on with Rash. Then I went on for 2 hours with Shane. You know what I'm saying? And I done a live on Views Tube, Digger D documentary. So if you're interested in that, sorry, go and check that out. You know what I'm saying? All just to wake up and people are out of here. But it is what it is. Have a good day, Statty. Yes, man. There's his Instagram. If you're on Instagram, show him love. Yeah. Go and follow him. I had to watch Under the Lens with Deji. Loved it. Glad, man. Glad. It was early doors, bro. I know. That's why when I was posting it, I was saying if you can make it. Because I can't expect everyone to be up at that time. And if you are, you might be traveling to work. You might be just getting to work. It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was a great show. I really enjoyed it. And he's a busy man at the minute. Do you know what I'm saying? Up and down the country. So we had to get it done at that time. And he wanted to get it done. So did I. There it was, man. And you'll see a little bit of a different light. You know, we all crack joke. We know what Deji's like. But I think that was a little bit more serious. And I actually liked it a lot. Because you don't really get to see that side of Deji. So that's what we tried to do. You know, I'm probably gonna revamp some of the questions, maybe get a few new bits in with Under the Lens, because when I watch it back, it feels a little bit stale, even though it's not, and it's new people's story. You know, we always try and make it a little bit better if we can. But I appreciate that, my bro. Big up to Wahaha. Hope you're well today, bro. I'm gonna look at the fucking fixtures in a minute, man, because I can't even remember who's doing what. I know we got Newcastle tomorrow, and I think we're the last game as well. Pissed. So once we do the roll call, we'll have a little look at what's going on. Big up to Andrew, bigging up Kwame. I'll try and skip some of the dappings. Brian, absolute legend. Hope you're well today, bro. Big up Shay, man, and big up to you, Goon. I hope you're well today, broski. Good afternoon, views and chat. Compost is in the building. Now it's the Shay Gooner raid. Yeah, appreciate that. Obviously, people are coming and going still, but if you do want to go, no problem. Just hit the like and enjoy the rest of your Friday, man. That's all I can say today. Jam boy, what's man telling me, bro? Hope you're well, fam. I hope you're well. It is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed every day I wake up. I'm just not even like now the anger's kind of simmering down a little bit, but it's embarrassment, bro. I go onto the internet, I'm seeing bottle factories. It's just everyone's just taking the piss, the whole footballing world, innit? Cheers, Mikel. I can't even blame the players because, like I said to you guys, right? I'm not going to bring it up today because I think it would just take too long. But I come across my old video, my video essay talking about how injured the players are, you know, the lack of care for the players, lack of rotation. That was 10 months ago, people. And we're still saying the same thing now. No one tell me that he learns, please. Please and thank you. Do you know what I mean? Views, as I have to leave to answer your question. No, Arteta won't do it. If he can't maintain a 9-point lead, then I have no hope he will win 5 consecutive games. Of course, prove me wrong, Arteta. Yes, and that's where I'm at now. That's where I'm at now. Is Man City's won it in my mind, and it's just embarrassing that it's even happened. Even worse than 22-23. So if there's a world where we get to the summer and Mikel Arteta's still here, I can't even tell you what I'm going to do next. I can't. Because I don't know if I can deal with this guy for another 12 months if you haven't won nothing, bro. I just can't. Hendo, legend. Hope you're well today, broski. Yeah. Make sure that we're all liking, subbing if we can. Sharing would be amazing. Big up to Wahaha. I did see you doing it on X. I don't know for this one, but some previous ones. So big up for that. Appreciate it. And big up to Storm Still as well. Always doing it, man. But he, because of his work, he can't always be in the chat, innit? So let me just big up Storm Still if you're listening, man. I appreciate you, broski. Big up to Wahaha. Kenny Fan TV's in the building. Hope you're well today. Hendo's in it. Dappins, views. I sent a super chat at the end of your stream yesterday. Did you get it? What? Well, I didn't see it. Hey, my apologies, Jam. I didn't see it, bro. You sure it came through? Definitely came through. Bro, what did it say, bro? What did it say? Tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you don't need to do it again. My apologies, bro. I did not see that. I did not see that at all. I would never just ignore it, bro. So please don't think I did, innit? My apologies. Tell me what it is. We'll say it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll play a video for you or something. I don't know. But my apologies, Jam. I did not see it, bro. I promise. Yeah? My apologies. Good afternoon, views. Thanks for stopping by the Waffle House. Come on, bro. We always try and support where we can, innit? You know, the little things that we can do. And just keep going, man. Very close to 500 now, guys. Come on. Then you got to work on the watch time hours. Do you know what I'm saying? But it will come, man. Just keep with it. It's not easy, but keep with it, man. Make sure that we're getting these links in the chat, or you can do it yourself. It's not like you're not a mod, bro. I ain't seen AJ or Vid yet. Is Quasha in the building? I don't think I've seen him yet either. Hendo, salute. I'll try and skip some of the dappings. Newcastle have one game in five, sorry, similar to Arsenal's form. And listen, I've been seeing people going over it. Oh, this is Newcastle's form. We're at home. You're coping again. We just got beat by Bournemouth, bro. At home. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Then we just gone to the Etihad. 2 games in the league, lost. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone's form is. It doesn't matter what this team done to that team. When we play them, it's a different kettle of fish, because we make everything hard, life and death with everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to you, Kenny, though. Hope you're well. Perm's in the building, sending Morse code again. Hope you're well this morning, broski. Big up, man. Big up, man. Dappins, I'll try and skip some of these. Right, we're lucky. Well, I'm just about to say it and 3 people left. We're just teetering on the 50. Can we get to 50 likes? There's 47 of you still here. If you all press the like now, I can just shut up about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Please and thank you. Big up, man. Andrew, I'll try and skip some of these. Big up. E-Jobs in the building. How you doing, broski? Big up, views and chat. And again, my boy, bro, that's just, bro. I didn't see it, man. I'm feeling bare guilty now, bro. What was it? If anything, I can send you the money back or something, bro. I'm feeling like I didn't see it, bro. I promise you. Big up to E-Job, man. Even non-football related comedy content creators are bantering us. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody. They don't even fuck with football, bantering us. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't believe it, guys. I'm still drinking my second coffee. That's how late I woke up. There's Jam Boy's link. Appreciate that, Wahaha, man. Make sure that you sub to Jam as well. Dappins are going back. Hardly anyone wins 5 games in a row this league. We done it right at the beginning. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously after, because we lost to Liverpool, and you know what I'm saying. But we done. I can't even remember the dates. It was early in the season. It was early in the season, and I think Man City's won 5 in a row this year. But that's it. No one's done more than that. So now when Arsenal fans are coming out saying, "Oh, I still think we're going to win the league because of how we played against Man City," like we won the game, brother. We were the little bros in that game. Man's getting happy because we didn't get slapped 4-5-0. But let's be honest, Man City didn't even get out of second gear. You know what I mean? So I'm just, bro, I just the cope is killing people at the moment. That's what we do know. How are you going to say because of how we played against City, we're going to now win? We're going to now do what we haven't done since the start of the season. No one's even betted it this year. And look at our last, 4, 5, 6 games. Rubbish. Losses, draws. Do you know what I'm saying? So everyone keeps looking at Man City. Bro, even fucking, Winston fucking Creatine, they're still saying the same shit. They're not the same side. I'm like, bro, what's the, like, it's like they get hypnotized, bro. They wake up and then they just get hypnotized. They forget everything they said before and they're straight back into the top gooner bag, innit? Honestly, bro. Stop telling me about Man City's washed when they're on for a treble and we're out here holding our willies again. I'm sick of it, bro. I really am. Andrew, salute. Let me try and get to a few more chats or we're going to be here all day. Social joins. I ain't seen you for a minute, bro. I hope you're well, GG. Always welcome in the chat. But listen, you want to be like the rest of the man them? Yeah, with a shield. Let's see a few more appearances on the field. Let's read your comment, though, bro. 6 years in, same mistakes, same system. It's past blaming players. He's just not a good coach. He ain't. He can't coach outside of his system. That's the definition of limited. And the thing is, people are going to think you're just trying it, but that's all facts. Nothing rude. It's just all facts. You're not very good, bro. Definitely not with attacking. We were sitting on a bruised banana, and you can see how our goals were going down, down, down ever since Arteta got in control. He doesn't care about attack. He doesn't care about attack. And like I said, if you can get to a cup final, bearing in mind that we haven't been in one for 6 years, we ain't won a major in 22. You can get into a cup final and still try not to win it. Like, how on earth do you think he's going to change anything now? We done abysmal Arsenal, and Robbie been arguing with the rest of the guy. I can't believe you lot are delusional. What? What the fuck is Arteta going to do in 5 games that's going to win us the league? If anything, he's going to make it worse for us. You know, if you get a new coach in, right, who's fit, who's not, right, you're fit, we're going to do this, fuck this system, make sure you get the ball to him, play with some freedom. We're not trying to save the draws. We're trying to win games. And the thing is, we need to win on goal difference if we manage to win those 5 games. What, have we been killing bare teams with bare goals? No, we haven't. We can't score in a brothel at the minute. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why everyone's still... Just be realistic. Just be upset that this guy and the club has let us down again, because he's just been allowed to do whatever he wants. The Cronkies have allowed that. So now I'm looking at everybody, bro. Bert's just sitting there like he's Stevie Wonder. He can't see anything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? What? You've allowed this fucking terrorist to mash us up again. And I thought last year we'd lost the window to win. Then all of a sudden, the world of football wants to present us with a half-decent chance because the whole league shit, including us. I'm like, I don't care. I'll take it. Shameless. I don't care. I might die soon. How about let me see another league? This man's going to flop it again. And there's still fucking idiots that can't decide or can't put their chest on the line and say enough is enough. And they are the problem, man. They are the problem. Big up social joins. RH. Big up Views and all the man them. Hope you're well today, my bro. Hendo, Views. If Arteta does keep his job despite bottling it this season, can you imagine the ridicule and bantering that Arteta and the fan base will face from rivals? It will be a PR disaster. Bro, I feel like it's that now. But you're absolutely right. If people don't think it's bad now, watch what it will be like if we keep this guy. And we still got Arsenal fans saying, well, who are we going to get? They need to get taken out the back somewhere and shot. I don't care how bad it sounds. I can't believe man still saying that. Like we didn't go and get the assistant at Man City, the cone man. And now you're saying that there's no one out there. There's everyone out there, bro. Not you, Hendo, but just the general rhetoric. Flipping idiots, bro. Jamboy, no need to... No, bro, I didn't see it, bro. I promise, man. Let me know what it said if you can remember, or let me know how much, and I'll reimburse you, bro. Saying keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'll get you back, bro. Don't worry, man. My apologies, bro. My apologies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you each and every time. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, bro. I'll give you a few little rinses. Did you see it? They got Jam Boy, bro. This is gonna sound mad, yeah. And yeah, someone in the comments came up with the name. It wasn't me, innit? It's called the Niggler.
Like at this point, man, I'm just gonna have to turn into Batman myself, man, because shit is just crazy right now, man. Look at this motherfucker, man. Here. This man done glued on a little piece of hair, nigga, and he's brushing it back with the toothbrush. Like, I need to get my Batman fucking suit on with the utility belt, go around and find these niggas and lock these niggas. Look at this nigga mouth. Good God Almighty. Oh my God. What just happened? This nigga put some chiclets in his motherfucking face. And he think he pimping. Oh my God. Like, I want to lock him up, throw him in the Gotham City Asylum for
the niggler, everybody. It's not, yeah. Someone said it, not me, innit? You saw it there on the thing. I never come up with that name. Yeah, don't try and get onto me. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Like, yeah, that's what's good. I'm gonna need that. You might need to share the live so I can go turkey, bruv, quick and fast. You know what I'm saying? Jamboy, man, my apologies, bro. Listen, I'll get you back in it. I'll get you back. I'll chat to you after the thing, man. Really sorry, my GG. Honestly, didn't see it, man. I'm feeling guilty as fuck right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to you, my G. I'll get you back, bro. 100%. Make sure you're all subbing to him and everybody else with channels. Oi, oi. Views, mate. Smoke weed Friday raid. Hey, 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 hey. What did I get? I had to empty it out into some different things because I got some grape soda and space runts. Jeez. Yeah. And we've just been litting up now, and I can see it. It better not be Jamboy. It's not. Jeez, I make it up, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. It's Suge. Absolute legend, man. Always supporting the channels, my bro. Big up views and chat. Hit the likes and subscribes. Can't stay long. My guy, but wanted to come spread some light, bro. That's what you always do, bro. That's what you always do, man. Absolute legend. Suge, just give you the clap. Appreciate you, my G. Motor dance? I don't know. It's a bit saucy. Hey, big up to Suze, man. My bro, big up, man. Thank you ever so much for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate that, broski. And my apologies again to Jamboy. Let me find out where I was. There's Goonarican's link. Appreciate that, man. And there's the dappins and the thankins. Love that. Hey, views, keep speaking facts, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. People are out of it already. We've already been going 20 minutes, but it's Friday. It's a nice day. Maybe people just want to get outside. We're going to win 5 in a row and the champs. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, geez, what's the matter with these people, bro? What is the matter with these people? You've been seeing nothing but heartbreak hotel football for weeks, and all of a sudden, do you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it's going to stop. Where's our lick back? Why have we not responded yet? How many times have we been drawing, losing? We've only beat Sporting. Like, when are we going to respond? You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they can. That's the thing. Big up to Andrew, bro. Great show with Deji yesterday morning. Glad I was up. Thank you ever so much, my bro. Appreciate that. And thank you for being there because, as I said, it was early doors for me. It was so hard to get up. And then I was just up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So we're just doing stream on stream. And even now I'm feeling a bit tired. And I missed my doctors today. I missed my doctors, my triage or whatever. They was all ringing me. I had to ring them. So I need to sort that out again next week. Mikel in his Santa outfit handing out the trophies. Do you know what I mean? And it's not even handing out the trophies, handing out the goodie bags. In them goodie bags, it's Rohypnol. It's one of those, you know, them things that people wear when they go sleep, the eye guards. You know what I'm saying? Painkillers, little bit of baby oil. Like, that's the Christmas, that's the red zone activities, bro. We know how it goes already. Big up to you. I don't need recognition, bro. I appreciate that, man, but I just feel bad, bro. I can't believe I didn't see it. I must have been like right as I was leaving, man. My apologies, my bro. Again, really. Playing Counter-Strike, just putted because I couldn't type at the time. Hey, big up, bro. Big up, man. Good to have you in the building. How we feeling? Feeling resigned. If I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling resigned, and I'm not feeling like I keep saying, our Newcastle have been bad. We're at home, lar-dee-dar, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but we make everything difficult, life and death. I've got, bro, I had to say a draw just to not call out a loss, but BBK weren't having it. 2-1 Newcastle. And big him up. He's had enough. Man was looking upset yesterday, bro. Big him up, bro. Just sometimes I was feeling like that as well, but I just keep trying to tell myself, how can you be upset when you knew it was going to happen? But there was the small little boy in me, the fan, like, bro, maybe law of averages, the rest of the league so shit. Like, that's why I was so angry when we kept throwing our advantage down the drain, pissing it down the drain bare times. Now all of a sudden we're not even top anymore, and people are still making excuses. That's what's making me scared, bro, for the summer. If these little flipping LG, whatever it is, BTQs have any say, he'll still be here, bro. We're so close. We've been close for how many years? I can't no more. Bro, there's a reason why it's not Views Talks Arsenal or Views on Arsenal. No, bro. Views on Sport. Make them keep this fucking guy next year, and he didn't win nothing. Oh my lord. Oh my, I'm not even following. I swear to God, bro. And then Jez was on Bruised Banana saying, if we do that, then Dave won. But I have to protect my own energy, bro. I can't. This is just too much, bro. It's too much. Regan, how are you today? Thanks for the chat yesterday. Big up to you. Polar Gunner, the friends we made along the way are the real trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about the journeys, guys. We've had a beautiful 9 months, guys. Shut up, bro. Go out of the Carabao making excuses. Go out the FA Cup making excuses. When is people just going to stop believing the rubbish, bro? He says one thing and then doesn't change a thing. So what you say is worth nothing. Your actions show it all. And I've seen enough. Like the only way we're going to win the league this year is if Man City just say, fuck it. Like, because they're now in front of us, they're probably thinking these fucking bottlers. Do you know what I'm saying? They were thinking that once they beat Liverpool. That's what all the celebrations was about. I mean, if that didn't piss, why ain't it pissing off the players? I understand this guy's a terrorist, but once you cross the white line, bro, what can he do? I mean, yeah, he can try and take you off. But how's he going to look if you're battling, giving it your all, trying to affect the game, trying to win the game, and he takes you off? How was he received when he took off Eze and kept Odegaard on? Because this is the type of thing that he does. This is the things we've been telling you about, and you guys are like, surely not. Yeah? Surely not. Odegaard hasn't been on the pitch for like over a month. You can just come straight in, shun Eze out of position, and then stay on the pitch when you did nothing. But Arteta ain't got no angels. That's why Kai Havertz is we've got bodies that we can't get rid of right now. Someone's killed Arteta's killed all these players and then just left it on our doorstep and called the police. The police are on the way. We ain't got enough time to dig. What are we supposed to do with these bodies? Because we can't shift them. That's why a travesty of Ethan and fucking Miles talking about pure profit. This club is finished, bro. If they get rid of them two as well, I'm on top of Arteta staying. I'm done, bro. I've had enough with this team, innit? Maybe I'll come back when they sort shit out. I've had enough, bro. I don't understand how everyone's just sitting on their hands, bro. Honestly. Endo, apparently Domino's are coming out with a quad pizza called the Arteta. There's no toppings on it. I mean, jeez. I'm sick of it, Endo. I'm embarrassed, bruv, every day. And we just got a raid or something. We're just gone up to 94. Big up to everyone in the building. Endo, big up, my guy. Listen, make sure that you guys smash the likes. Let's get to 50 quick and fast. Quick and fast. But what we are going to do quickly, though, guys, is I do want to kind of look and see what on earth we could have going on for a team that we can play Newcastle. At this point, I don't know how we're going to beat them. Remember, I done it for Man City and I was telling you how we're going to beat them. I don't know how we're going to beat them. If you guys want to help me out, please do so. We won the first 5 league games in a row, then our league season ended. Yeah, Liverpool, that's what I'm trying to say. And then when we had our first 5 games, we stunk it out against Man United. I didn't think we deserved to win that game, but we did. We lost to Liverpool. Did we play Man City early as well? We there was no guts when we played them at home. Now listen, I didn't like the fact that we're going away from home, yeah, to Anfield, and we're doing all the fridges in the midfield, free CDMs basically, right? But you're away. So if you want to say that, I don't like it, but I can understand it. But when you go and do that at home, like what? And that could be another reason why we've lost this league as well. So many opportunities, guys. We went to Nottingham Forest and we drew 0-0. I'm not saying going to Nottingham Forest is easy, but if you're trying to win a title, come on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then when Man United beat Man City, I come out and said, it's our title. We just have to beat Liverpool, the worst Liverpool side to come to the Emirates in a hot minute. No strikers. Please just beat them. We've won the league. Like even Bernardo Silva, and we couldn't do it. Every single time we get an opportunity to put the last nail in the coffin, we miss. We start mashing our own fingers, like we just miss. As I said, man, I don't know who's raided me, but thank you ever so much. There's a bag of people in here now. Yeah, like the video, please. Subscribe if you do. Road to 3K, hopefully before the end of the season. Don't look like it, but let's see if we can surprise everyone. Kind of like, that's all we've got for Arsenal now, guys. That's all we got is hope. We hope that we can play a little bit better, right? And we hope that other teams can take something off Man City. Because forget what other teams are doing. Just look at Arsenal. Our form is atrocious. Anyone we play is life and death. So we got this Newcastle team tomorrow, and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I don't really know how we beat them. Just looking at how we've been playing. Big up to you, Hendo. It's great. Thank you. Big up to Prom. There's a whole bunch of people, so I'll try and get into a few more comments. Irrelevant wins that lead to no trophies are just irrelevant. That's what I'm trying to say. Facts, Hendo. Guna Rican, good bro, just working. Thanks for sharing. It does mean a lot. It really does. Big up Polar Gunner, benching Gyökeres in the biggest game of the season. Yeah, it's laughable, bro. It's laughable. And that's our manager. That's the people, that's the person, sorry, that people want to fight over. There's been fights at the Emirates. There's been fights at the Emirates. And big up to Realist Dan. Yeah, Realist Guna. He's going to be back on the channel at 8 p.m. tonight. Another Under the Lens. If you can join me, it's not an early one, 8 p.m. this evening. If you can join me, that would be amazing. We was having a discussion yesterday on Raise the Standards. Big up to Rashid. And that's what we're saying, bro. That's what we're saying. Biggest game of the season. You don't put your best foot forward. In the Carabao Cup final, we was losing 2-0 and Max Dowman's still sitting on the bench. Like, honestly, and then we play Man City at the Etihad. The starting lineup was jank. Everyone was like, I didn't mind it. Like, no, I did. You're not putting your best foot forward. And then you still fucked up. How is Havertz and Odegaard finishing the game? 90 minutes. You know, I see me being lit up. I will get to that in just a moment, guys. AFTV are doing anything to protect Arteta because they get benefits from it. Yeah, they get VIP access to that pathetic channel. Why else are they allowed at the preseason tours? Well, there you go. There's people at the club that speak to them directly. So when you're in a situation like that, it's always a little bit more techie. You know, like, oh shit, I'm saying all this stuff about the players, but I'm probably going to run into the players and have to look them in the eye. But it doesn't matter, because if you're a real fan, then Arsenal should come first, not a pound note. And it's not always the case. Sorry, I'm just finishing my coffee. It's not always the case, is it? These so-called broadcasters and things like that. Like, what are you broadcasting, bro? Lies and rubbish. What are you broadcasting? You're not asking him serious questions. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it turns into a I don't know, it turns into a whole gimmick, bro, in the press conference. It's honestly not even worth doing them anymore. It's not worth doing them anymore. Let me quickly get into these supers, though, and we'll try and have a look at what sort of a team we can put up, man. Big up Suge, man. Legend, man. You've done enough, my guy. Arteta's failures has brought me to an amazing community, sorry. Imagine if we had 4 league trophies, we'd be delusional like the others. Yeah, I prefer real. Do you know what, though, Suge? If everything was done competently at Arsenal, I'd love to be a top gooner. Don't you think I want to be proud of my team? Don't you think I want to say, all right, you know, I'm so confident my team's going to do this, that, and the third because we practice competence. We do the right thing. Like Bert's there, and we've let Ethan Wanyeri go out on loan. No way to take him back as well. And Berta was there, letting that happen. So he's on fraud watch. We brought Madueke. He's on fraud watch again. Arteta fucking up our whole season by bottling it all, and you're not fired yet. But Liam Rossini is fired. Make it make sense. For me, what's he going to do? I honestly believe the players are sick of listening to him. I honestly do. I feel like they're sick of listening to this guy, and he can't motivate them no more. On top of that, they're all broken. Zubimendi, 3,000 minutes. I dread to think what Rice is on. Big up to you, Suge, man. Absolute legend. Brian as well. Crazy, bro. Yeah, I know. Whoever, and obviously not anymore, but listen, whoever raided me, man, please and thank you. Get me big up. I appreciate that, man. Big up to you as well, Brian, man. It does help me out if you can like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Big up to you guys, man. Really appreciate that. The gap is back. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Helsinki. Glad to see some laughing. Streets need cleaned up. He's not wrong. Yeah. Getting a refresh. All of that. Jargons. Big up to you, man. Hope you're well today, my Jenna. Big up, man. Thank you for joining us today. Wig back and the gap gone. Wig back, you know. Have I even still got that? Let me see if I still got that for you, man. Let me see if I still got that for you, man. Yeah. But while we're waiting, let's give you Robbie at the bar.
With a fresh cut. Told him I could run the world with a fresh cut. Yeah, I'll do anything with a fresh cut. Yeah, I look good with a fresh cut. Whoa, can't nobody run a game with me. Girl, I look good, stop playing with me. When I pull up like this with a new fit, y'all be looking like lames. Yeah, I just left the barbershop, I'm on my way to Macy's. I was looking good, so all the shawties wanna chase me. If you wanna
Hey, at this moment, you know, I don't even know if I can. Don't tell me it's not here anymore. Don't tell me it's not here anymore. A man said the gap. Why am I feeling brain dead as well? Let me know. Let me know. I'm feeling brain dead. I don't think the wig back's here. Don't do that. Wait, that's a liberty. Don't do that. Why wouldn't it be there? Sorry, guys. Give me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, mate. Can't see it. I can't see it. Definitely running out of some space though, so my apologies, man. What's this gap one as well? What's this gap one as well? Let me know, man. It's not ringing any bells right now. That's me 30 years ago on a Friday night. Come on, bro. We need change next season. Yes, we do. Big up to you. Suge the man. Yes, man. At today's fuel prices, the motorbike tune is one of the most expensive ever. Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? There's no responsibility, do you know? Big up, man. Big up RS12 plot twist. Arteta is purposely throwing away trophy after trophy, so the expectation of the top gunner stays low. I mean, Jesus. I was saying that yesterday, innit? Like 40-year-old virgin. It's almost like he's afraid to get his willy wet, innit? It's mad. It's so crazy. So crazy. Big up, man. We won't win anything. Our season is dead. That's how I feel. Yo, views, them clips are hilarious. Big up. I'm glad you like it. I tell you what, though, just quickly, I want to try and do a quick lineup builder. Heard Lee Gunner will do Arsenal women's football watch along if Arsenal don't win the league. I can't blame him. Everyone has to protect their health, protect your energy, bro, and protect your peace. Because I don't know if Arsenal's going to be my peace, bro. Not next season. I just don't see it. Deji, bit of a troll, but yeah, man, he knows what he's doing, innit? So he's a smart guy, man. Big up to Dej every time. But boom, all right. I know some people are leaving anyway, but it's all good, man. Whoever sent it, sorry that I haven't got to your comment. My apologies. Mods, whoever that was, make sure you thank them for me in the comments, and I can do it myself once I find out who it was, man. Big love upon whoever that was. Big love. Right. I've already put some people in, as you know, and I'm looking a little bit Wreck-It Ralph. So that's probably another reason why people are out of here. My apologies. The internet will be better for next season. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get that done in the summer. I'm closely to that now. And I might even be getting some of the philosophy football jobs back. So maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? So there might be more match day vlogs, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, whatever's going on at Wembley, maybe playoffs. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see, because they're a bit in and ahhing. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But yes, guys. Now, obviously, I haven't checked the news today. I haven't put no one at right back yet because I'm hearing all this stuff about Arteta rushing players back. That's what I'm trying to say. This guy's he's gonna mess us up even more. I'm hearing Saka might even be available. It was only a few days ago people were saying Saka's out for the season. So this is what I've done so far. I haven't done nothing else, and I want to obviously talk to you guys about it. Do you know what I mean? Let me just big up Suge again, man. Absolute legend. And of course, Brian, the realest Chelsea fan, for showing love to the channel. Tone's in the building. Make sure we're all subscribing to Tony. Hammers Football TV, man. Big him up. Make sure you're all subscribing. And let's hope that West Ham can stay up this year. Our women's squad better than our men. Yep. Grape soda. How is it? Can you show a nog? It's actually, that's not it. That's the, it's actually all right, you know. The nugs are they're quite small, but they crush out very well. I don't know if you can even see that there. Let me tell you what. Let me just remove that for a minute. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you can close to the camera. It starts coming out. It's nice, bro. It's nice. Just know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nice. Right. Anyway. Yeah. Let's have a look at what we can do here. I'm probably just going to have to put it in as I'm talking. But let me know what you think's going to happen, man. What I'll do is I'll do what I think Arteta will do, and then I'll do what I will do or what the chat will do. But at the same time, I don't know if there's any new news today. We know what he's like, innit? I ain't even checked for a press conference. I think if I watch a press conference, I'm going to break my own equipment. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know you lot are not really my friends. Like, go and watch it, views. Like, none of you care about my mental health. I get it. I get it. Anyway, even my dusty ass got 69 subs. Come on, which is very nice. Thanks for everyone subbing and spreading the love. Hope you enjoy the dumb jokes I make. There you go, man. AI. Yeah. Make sure you're subbing to Wahaha. Big up to you, Tone, man. Kenny, if Arteta does bottle it as I expect, then I'm tuning out of Arsenal totally. And I wouldn't blame anyone for this. Jay, I'm a bit of a troll. We need people like that to keep everyone like, exactly, man. Come on, man. He's a funny guy, honestly. Big up to you. 1-1 draw Saturday. Okay, let's get predictions in the chat. And then I'll start trying to figure out the rest of this team based on what I think Arteta will do. There's his link. Appreciate that, Wahaha, man. Make sure you all go and show Tony some love. Doing amazing with the watch-alongs, man. Some amazing views most of the time. So, yeah, keep up the good work, broski. You know what I mean? Real happy for you. I hear it, bro. Big up. Tony. Yeah, Stansted. It must be lovely today. It's lovely weather in London anyway. You know what I mean? Weather is good. The weather's lovely. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's just take this off for the minute. Let's try and finish. This is what I think he's going to do. Now, I don't know. I mean, they keep talking about Timber and Saka being back. I don't think he's going to start him, no. I don't know if Ben White's fit enough, but Mosquera got the nod last time. He started off pretty shaky. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be dreadfully honest, but I think he grew into the game a little bit more. So it could be Timber, it could be Ben White. But because I haven't had no new information other than Timber might be rushed back. So if he's rushed back, it will be Timber. You know what I mean? If he's smart, it would be Mosquera. Why rush back any players? We're not going to get 100% out of the players anyway. We know Rice is going to play. I'm pretty sure from what he's already done at Man City, that fucking Odegaard's going to start again. You know what I mean? Why start? You're meant to be putting your best foot forward, but this is what Arteta does. So no one tell me that he's not stubborn, and no one tell me that he ain't got favourites. Odegaard has done fuck all to keep just coming in and starting. And of course, Zubimendi, he's been shit for time, but because he's one of Arteta's angels, Spanish Don, all the favouritism is there. So we're going to get the same fridges in the midfield, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to get the same fridges. He ain't even going to do nothing smart, like, you know, making these two like a double pivot base and doing that. Even that would make such a big difference because it should block Martin Odegaard from trying to run back towards his centre-backs. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Declan Rice, he has to look after Zubimendi all the time, but what he can do and tell Zubimendi is to tell this guy, don't even fucking come back past the halfway line. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're coming to make a challenge, right? But he won't even do that. He won't even do this. This is the easiest thing he could do, and it would help us a lot, but he don't even do it. Even last season, he weren't doing it. You know what I mean? You keep trying to persist like Rice is at 8, and he's just not. For me personally, at home, I would never even play a double pivot. Even if you wanted to play Rice here, right, and just let these two guys in, I wouldn't want Odegaard, it would be Eze for me. But even if you wanted to have the captain, Eze and Odegaard, this is it. Yeah? Then you've got Eze, just imagine this as Eze, being the more focal point to get near Gyökeres, and you got Odegaard almost in the middle. Yeah, Rice is stopping this guy from trying to get the ball off the centre backs, and Eze don't have to do so much tracking back, whereas Martin Odegaard likes to press. I'm actually giving you game here, even with shitty Odegaard. There's still ways that we can play and actually do things, but the guy don't do anything. He doesn't change a thing. He don't change a thing. Now, I'm not saying they're going to line up in a single foul line, but you know what I mean, right? 1-6, Declan Rice. Yeah, the best 6 in the league. I don't understand. Well, he was. Might even be Rodri, but people are saying he's washed now. So if you was to start out like this, gang, yeah, make sure this fucking pencil troll don't go past the halfway line. And if that is Zubimendi, I don't even need you dropping back so much. Or if you are, you're going to drop back in the middle and we're going to try and push Odegaard forward. Everything that we need to do from Rice and Zubimendi is telling this dickhead to don't even come near the halfway line. If you pick up the ball from your centre backs, 10 lashes. You know what I'm trying to say? That's how it needs to be. Right? And then that's how we could beat Newcastle, because we know what they're going to do. They're going to be physical. They're going to do dark arts. That's what they're like. They're going to try and overpower the midfield. We don't need my man pressing from near the centre-backs. Do you understand what I'm saying? We don't need Declan Rice marauding up the pitch, trying to score us goals. We need him to be the enforcer in front of our centre-backs. And I don't even want Saliba and Gabriel to go forward either. And I wouldn't even mind so much if Mosquera didn't go too far forward. Hincapi likes to do it, but he's not that good going forward. He's very good defensively. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, I want these 3 men to stay where they are. Don't be coming across the halfway line, really. Do you know what I mean? Now, I can't guarantee that Gyökeres is going to start today. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. Do you know what? This bro, and if he does this, bro, if you start Havertz again because of that shitty little deflected goal that you did, if you start Havertz again up front, bro, we just need to kick Arteta in his back after that. Just take him all the way out. All the way out. We're hearing Saka might be rushed back. So don't be surprised to see Saka and Timber on the right. And that would be a travesty, by the way. An absolute travesty, right? It will probably be Trossard starting on the left. Am I chatting shit? It will probably be Trossard, bro. And I'm sick of him as well at the moment. Who's that going to be? Could be Martinelli. Could be Madashaki. He'll probably start with Madueke. You know what I'm saying? If he's even fit enough to play. If he ain't, it might be Martinelli, actually. I'd be surprised if he starts Downman. I'd be very surprised if he starts Downman. You know what I mean? So you're going with the same shit again that can't get us no trophies. In 2026, when we've signed Gyökeres, we've signed Eze, we've got 2 players that should always be playing as long as they're fit and not burned out. That more time they hold the bench. Yeah, more time they hold the bench. I'm just going to try and go down. I know I'm going to skip a lot of comments. I apologize. I'm going to try and go backwards a little bit so that we're not ignoring everyone at the bottom. When has Spurs ever backed a manager? Laugh my ass off. You're absolutely right. And that's what I was saying to Deji. You know, these owners of them are criminals. They're even worse than the Cronkies, because even though the Cronkies haven't put their own money into the club, whatever the club makes, which is a lot, by the way, they've allowed him to spend it. Do you know what I mean? They've allowed him to spend it. Right? They listen, the Cronkies every year, they can put in 100 million into the club every year of their own money. Every single year, you know. Can anyone tell me the year they've done it? Can anyone tell me the year they've done it? You know? So even though I'm not happy with the Cronkies, especially last season, I'm looking at it and I'm like, right, the Cronkies are not doing like-for-like subs, though. The Cronkies are not benching Eze and Gyökeres for the players that didn't win us nothing previously. Do you know what I mean? They're not on the sidelines, you know, telling our players to do this and that and then turning around and telling the crowd to quieten down. They're not doing any of that. But what they're not doing is they're not pulling him by the ear and saying, brother, if if we don't win something this year, it's a wrap. That's what they're not doing. So if we get to the end of the season trophyless and Arteta's still here, I can only point my vitriol at the owners after that. And Bert, because you're meant to come in here and give Arteta the eyes. Like, if you don't start fixing up, big man, boom. Do you get it? And I don't know if he's got the power to do that. Arteta, the Lord and Savior that wins nothing. Yeah, man. Big up. E-Job, salute. Tony, Berta, I feel so sorry for him. He should put his foot down. But there you go. But if you're not, then you're just coming here for the money as well. Like another mercenary. Big up to 0208 Shaw. Sack the manager. We'll be playing Spurs soon. Oh, okay. So if you think if we sack Arteta, then we're going to get relegated. Like I said, no one jump on this person. Please. We've already had the timeout Fraley. I haven't blocked Fraley. He might not want to come back here, but it is what it is. Yeah? People can disagree if they want, guys. As long as they're not being rude or being racist, that, yeah, probably a Spurs fan. But that's about as much banter as I want to see. We have people telling others to shut up and, you know what I mean? Just have a bit of manners, guys. People don't need to agree with me. You know what I mean? Yeah? Whoever raided me, man, thank you ever so much. You get me? I appreciate that as well. Views, you should know the fan base fancy Havertz. That's what I'm trying to say. And so does Arteta, bro. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Gyökeres on the bench again. Maybe because he is our top scorer. 12 goals in the league, 18 in all competitions. And you're going to bench him, what? Because you're jealous. I don't understand why, bro. And people say Gyökeres is shit and all that. But like I said, just understand what we bought. We bought a finisher. We didn't bring someone that's going to chest it down and get loads of assists or someone that's great at headering, The journey of a hamster in the wheel. Crazy, innit? Rice, MLS, Eze 10 is our best midfield right now. Ethan 2 next season. Arteta out. Bro, that was a bad mistake as well, man. I can't, but it's done now, innit? It's done. Big up Kenny Fan TV. Sure, bro. Fuck the trophy desperation. We're here to stay. Here to stay what? In the Premier League? I'm not worried about getting relegated, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm worried about not being the third biggest club in the country anymore. You see, Man City, with that Carabao Cup that they won, I think they're only one behind us now. So let them win the league. Meant to be our year, by the way, Shaw. Do you know what I'm saying? Man City are washed. Liverpool are dead. The whole league's rubbish. And we still can't win it. And then people try to say, oh, watch when Pep goes. Well, Pep weren't on nothing last season and Slot won it. Like, there is no more excuses for this manager. Now, listen, Shaw, big up yourself. If you're happy to be the new QPR, no problem. No problem. I just need the club to come out and say that we're the new QPR, and then everyone can decide how they want to support the club. Yeah? If that's how they want to, if they never want to achieve anything and they just want to get Champions League money, stop putting out so much merch and things for us to buy. Stop putting up the prices. Let's start treating the fans how it is. If we're not allowed to have any ambition and we're just here to participate, then the prices should reflect that as well. I can't. Man's calling me Dr. Glass, Fair play. I was calling Calafiori Mr. Glass, but yeah, man, I'll take it. Murphy won with a season to spare, so much for close matches. Is that snooker again? Arteta missed the pen as a player against Fulham. That's where Arteta meme started. I mean, Creatine Dan tried to say that he's a risk taker. No, was it him? No, I think it was James actually from Gooniverse, one of these guys. And I'm like, what on earth are you watching? Sure, the consistency trophy. Let's celebrate that. Yeah. Like I said, guys, don't be rude though. They don't have to agree. We just need to know why. We still building Berta statues outside the Emirates. Laugh my ass off. I think Sean might even be a Spurs fan, to be fair. And if that's the case, no problem. Like, I'm so embarrassed that you can come and try and banter me. Obviously, you man are fighting life and death with the Premier League. So you'd think that they'd have bigger fish to fry, but there you go, man. There you go. Yeah, there'll probably be an Arteta statue before Bert as well. Saka and JT are unfit and the man desperately wants to play them. Yeah. This is the stuff that Enzo Maresca got sacked for, people. But it's all right. At our club, you can do whatever you like. TI settings. Do you know what I'm saying? At our club, we're RSPC Arsenal. We're the College of Northwest Arsenal. Like, Arteta's going to come to us and we've got to make sure that he leaves us better than he came. Not the other way around. We got to do it for Arteta now, apparently. It's crazy work to me, man. The owners don't see it that way. They see consistency. Yeah, exactly. And they don't want trophies either. They said that right at the start. And if that's the case, fine. Arsenal, Spurs, and Fulham are the most expensive tickets in the league. None of these teams can justify that, by the way. Right? And if they're the most expensive in the Premier League, then guess what? It means they're the most expensive in Europe. For what? For coming second 4 times in a row. I don't understand it. He went from 9 million to 15 million, and I don't understand that. And now people are talking about going from 15 to 20 plus. He might have already signed the contract. I'm like, I can't believe, like, I want to jump out the window. It's just bad business all round. But if the Cronkies, like you're saying, they gave Saka 300k plus and he can barely move, he's broken. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I read that one. No dishonor to lose a Southampton manager either. Fair play. One can hope for the best. Yeah, that's all we got now. And we had the whole thing in our hands, bro. And now all we can do is hope. Not one team has tried to take Arteta to test his loyalty. There's that as well. Also, because who the fuck wants Arteta? I'll tell you who should have gone for him, Spurs. He would have kept you up, guaranteed. That you need a total defensive guy. He would have kept you up. If Arteta loved Arsenal, he'd fuck off because he failed, every season. He won't leave because of the 15.6 reasons, the absolute scrub, facts. He never got that type of money as a player. And while he's got grown men like that fancy him, so there's a bit of a bias here, the rest of us are just stuck. And not just that, Arsenal as a club are stuck. Martin Odegaard's rubbish. He's on wages that no one else is going to pay. Martinelli, Trossard, the same. Wages no one else is going to pay. Havertz, oh my God. Don't even need to talk. Gabriel Jesus, oh my God. Don't even need to talk. These are all men that are stuck with us now. So when I'm saying just pay them off and people are like, oh, like that's going to cost us more money. How? It's the same thing. They've got a contract. So unless we pay them off, we're going to have to pay them anyway. I would just Tommy Yasu the whole lot at this point. Personally. I think I read that. Saka, Arteta, sorry, I've had enough, yeah. We lose to Pep. No dishonor in that. So you were Arsenal fan. Just give me 1 second, man. Just give me one. Sorry, guys. Had to blow my nose, man. I'm still a little bit poorly. But big up, Shaw. Are you an Arsenal fan then? It would make sense. It would make sense. We lost to Pep. No dishonor in that. What are you talking about, bro? I understand to a degree, but I don't. That's the type of attitude as why we're always second place. Now, there's no dishonor in losing to Pep, but every Arsenal fan kept telling me that Man City's washed this year. Every one of them, bro. You know what I mean? He lives in his own head like the place in Stranger Things. He's done, bro. He's done. There's nothing about the guy that I like. Not his tactics, not his mind game. Because who are you playing mind games with? The only people you're not telling is the fans. The other managers don't care about Arsenal like that. They all know what you're going to do, bro. Just like I've got this team here. Now, the only thing different, let me just jump back onto that again for a minute. The only thing that might be different about this is that it's not going to be one. They're all going to be in a flipping line, which is ridiculous, by the way. You know what I mean? This is going to be it, right? And then the personnel might change, right? The personnel might change. So Eze might be again shunted out to the left to fit Odegaard in, when really Zubimendi should sit his ass down. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford to not play Rice, but he needs a rest as well. But here we are. Now all the games mean something. It's not like we can rotate, can we? All the players are not optimally ready for the season because he keeps rinsing them all through the early part of the season. So when we get to the end of the season, failure again. Time and time and time again, everybody. But it's all right. There's always a reason every year. No one's going to look at the common denominator. But yeah, like I said, guys, the only thing that might be different about this, right? Is he might not even start Odegaard to play Havertz in the midfield, which is ridiculous again. Havertz is shit in the midfield. He's shit up front as well. He's a shit player. There's so many people that, oh no, he's quite intelligent. Shut up, man. He's shit. The money we paid and what we pay him, he's shit. He don't ever deliver. When it matters, he misses. When it don't matter, he'll get a goal. Right? So that could be our midfield today so that Gyökeres starts up front. Could be. I didn't do that first because I don't believe Arteta's going to do it, but he might. So now, obviously, we'll give you what that looks like with Gyökeres. Do you know what I'm saying? Could be Martinelli, could be Trossard, or it could even be Eze. It could even be Eze. Could be. I'll just put him in there so you lot can see how it looks. And this is what I'm saying is Arteta's team. This is what he's gonna do. He's such a genius. He ain't got a plan B, C. He's literally, I got nothing left. Dead system and 4-3-3 and inshallah. That's it. So it could look like this. Yeah, it could be Odegaard there instead of Havertz and Gyökeres and Eze shunted out to the left again. Could be Drossard on the right. Could be Saka. Could be Madueke. Could be anybody. We don't know the level of fitness. I'm just trying to go with what I think might be the case. You know what I mean? And it's the same team again, guys. What is this team going to do? Tony, Arteta desperate. Yeah, it's going to be opposite, but either way, it's going to be funny. Arteta loyal to himself. Shah says, I'm down. Big up. Are you an Arsenal fan? Let's have parade and celebrate his loyalty. Yeah, I'm down. There you go. Arteta is loyal to us. We're loyal to him, bro. We are loyal to him. Big up to you, though. Saw that he wants our Fernandez. And big up to Alex, man. Alex Andrews, thank you ever so much for supporting the channel, bro. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 1. Much blue love from West Hampstead, from West London. Brother, appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Let's give you the happy clap, man.
You okay? No.
Really appreciate you supporting the channel, bro. You know what I mean? Let me know if you've liked and subscribed. There's a few people. I'll try and get as many people back as I can.
Amazing.
Big up your shoes and socks, man. Appreciate that, broski. Appreciate that. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything else. No, that was the last one. Big love to you. Big up to Kenny Fan TV. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm probably gonna miss quite a lot of comments here. Liked and subbed. All right, hear what? Where is Alex? Big up Hugo Ekatekas as well, if I've seen you there. Big up to you, man. Love to see new faces. I can't even see who raided me, man. Can someone let me know so we can thank them? Big up to Alex, man. I've just subbed back to you as well. Your favorite YouTubers ain't doing that. A few more appearances on the field, you might end up with a shield. You know what I'm saying? Big up your shoes and socks. We could have if we didn't have all the injuries currently. All right, okay, Shah, but who's at fault for that? This is what I'm trying to say. All of the incompetence that we've seen, all of the incompetence that we've seen, it's never on him. It's never on him. When we lose, it's the players. When we win, one second. The assembled, bro. Don't trouble Shah unless that was anything racist or outrightly rude. Don't delete any comments. Don't time anyone out, please. We had this yesterday, and I had to get rid of the person who done it. Saeed TV raided me. Oh my dick. Big up to Saeed, man. Absolute legend as well. Appreciate that, broski. You know what I'm saying? Helping out the little old channels out here. I appreciate Saeed, man. Big him up. Yeah? Big him up, man. Big love. So please, guys, don't time anyone out. It's like I said, you can have your discussions in the chat as long as you're being, yeah, you don't have to even be nice. Just don't be rude, innit? Do you know what I mean? Please, guys. But yeah, really appreciate that, man. Big up to Saeed as well. And here he is in the building. See, I didn't block you, bro. I gave you a 24. So you let me know how you want to proceed, Freely, innit? Yeah? I'm good now, bro. But we had to make an example, innit? So for anyone that does that, please don't. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Please. We're trying to grow this little channel over here. All right? Big up, man. Big up to Ravi as well. Ain't seen you for a minute, bro. Question, thoughts on the in-game management from Arteta? I think it's poor, my guy. It's poor. You know, we're losing against Man City and we're not throwing everything on. We were losing against Bournemouth 2-1 and we're playing it around at the back at the Emirates. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, his in-game management is poor for me. You always want to use the same players. You don't substitute quick enough. You're happy to take certain people off at halftime, Gyökeres, Eze, you know, whoever's not in your good books, but Odegaard gets to stay on. Havertz gets to stay on. Zubimendi always starts, usually gets to stay on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're saying big man thing, I was baffed, bro. You muted him, bro. I said, don't do anything. Was he rude? Was there any racism? Nothing to be baffed about, brother, because I was saying it over and over again. Do you know what I mean? And I hate having to do that, bro. But let's just try and move on. If you want, if not, then obviously we'll have to just part ways, innit? But it could be anyone, bro. And I mean that. We got someone in here that don't agree with me right now. Yeah, but big them up. I just want to know why. Do you know what I mean? That's it. If it's feelings in my fingers, feelings in my toes, then we'll just have to, yeah, no worries, big up. And we keep it moving. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're not rude or being racist, then we can have a conversation. LOL, fact is Moreno is Zubi's only cover. Like I keep saying, man, you point out these type of things, bro. But if we had a competent club, then all of this would be in hand. They knew everything about Thomas Partey before the rest of the public did. What was their answer? Zubimendi as Thomas Partey replacement. Jesus Christ. No one was thinking with that one. We were talking about Rodrigo, Barcola, Liao, all these type of left wingers at the start of the transfer window. We end up with Madueke. We needed a backup goalkeeper. Even I was like, listen, Ray is number one. You know what I'm saying? Donnarumma came on the market, but we'd already helped out Chelsea and United by getting Kepa. That's what we did. Do you know what I'm saying? Man City bought Trafford to be their number one. Donnarumma came on the market and they said, fuck that. Donnarumma's now our number one. Serious, competent. We don't care if the player likes it or not. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my team that I think Arteta's going to do. I don't know who's going to be available though, guys. I don't know who's going to be available. Do you know what I mean? So in that vein, I mean, we could see we could see Timber and Saka. I wouldn't. I would play Mosquera, so I'm going to keep him there. The back five, that's the same thing that I'd do as long as everyone can, you know, fit enough to get onto the pitch. Zubimendi wouldn't be playing for me. I'm going to give you my team now and exactly the formation that I want to see. 1 number 6, 2 man in front. Yeah. I'd rather see Zubimendi and Eze, right? But at the same time, people say there's no balance. You know what I mean? And the only credit that I give to Martin Odegaard is that he runs around and tries to press. Not that he always puts his foot in, but it can be niggly if it's in the right area of the pitch. Yeah? So let's get Eze in there. And I want to see Odegaard playing in his actual role. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be Zubimendi, but does he do enough pressing? I don't think so. So if it was me, and we know that Arteta's going to probably play him anyway, it would either be I'll probably leave Zubimendi out. You start with Odegaard in this role, and if he doesn't do what we've asked him to do, then just like all the other times he plays, unlike the last game, he'll get hooked. Because he's the most hooked captain we've ever had. He might even be the most hooked captain in the world ever. Someone can let me know about that, right? But that would be it. That's my midfield. Gyökeres stays there. I wouldn't even start Trossard. I wouldn't even start Trossard or Martinelli, right? Madueke, I don't think's fit either, not properly. Trossard and Martinelli, if any of those guys are going to play, they're going to be on the right. So this is going to, for me, this is what I would do. You don't have to stay the whole thing. You don't have to stay the whole way. But give this guy a start, bro. What have we got to lose now at this point? You see what I'm saying? Now you could change Martinelli, Trossard, maybe Madueke if he's fucking fit enough to get on the pitch. It might even be Saka. You can take your pick. But this is what I'd start with. This is what I'd start with. And I'd want Eze as close to the goal as possible. I need Odegaard pressing in this section here. I don't need you going here. Don't need you going around here, picking up the balls. And I need Declan Rice to tell him, fuck off, Martin. Stay in your half, bro. This is that ain't his half anymore. Stay in your half. I want you here. So obviously they line up 6, 8, and a 10 or whatever. But when the game's flowing, you know, he can come back a little bit, but you don't go past the halfway line. You don't pick up the ball from the centre backs. You don't need to, because these lot don't move. Yeah, they might come as high up as here. Yeah, I don't really want to see them coming past the halfway line, and then you get back to your position, because I don't need anyone getting caught on the break, because these lot have lost pace as well. Saliba and Gabriel after their injuries. They have. Yeah? So I want Eze as close to the goal as possible. I want Odegaard operating in this area here. on both sides. Stop leaning over to the right like it's your wank hand. I need you on both sides. This area here, forward passes. If you start doing your side-to-side shit, he'll get hooked like he usually gets hooked. Do you know what I'm saying? And I need Eze close to the goal, picking up the passes, letting the shots go, and trying to slot Gyökeres in. Let him be on the end of things. Yeah, Dowman on the left. Make it work. Or even if you changed it round, because we know he likes to do this a lot. I don't personally like Martinelli, but it'll probably be him or Trossard to start. So it could look like that. And then he's going to get taken for Saka. So Odegaard's going to just keep trying to pass. We need Rice to tell him, both sides, you dickhead. And stop running forward. You go as far as Eze, and Eze will take the baton from here. So like I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you how we can win the game. I'm giving you what's going to be our best option with the players that we've got. Do you know what I'm saying? You know? Noni has 4 goals? Look at Havertz's stats, 3 for the season. That goal against Man City was the first goal in 14 months in the Premier League. But it's all right, you know. He gets to start in front of Gyökeres. Rumbled, LOL. Shaw, Havertz 32 goals in his Arsenal career. Glock 18 goals. Havertz has been here almost 3 seasons. Your argument is egal quality. And while that's not directly rude, it's a little bit, yeah. Bro, have the discussion if you need to have the discussion, but just don't be rude. Shane appears just as Mark Williams and Barry Hawkins finished their session. Coincidence? I think not. Big up all the snooker gang. So he has 1 more assist than Noni. It's terrible at the moment. It really is. Big up to Espio. I think you was here the other day, innit? Man City fan. Big you up, man. Big you up. You man ain't even had to be at your best, and you can still come and trump Arsenal. Like, big you up, man. He said Arsenal to lose 2-1 and Man City to beat Southampton 1-0. Yes, because you got your FA Cup game today, innit? You know, another tournament that we're not in. Oh, but Man City so washed, everyone. Funny that, innit? Because they're the most likely to get at least a double domestic treble, and we're likely to end up with nothing. But it's all right. We're so close. We're so close. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Big up to Shaw again. No excuses for Glock. 50 games, 2 assists is stinky. I think that's where all of the chat come from. Fair play. Like I said, bro, did you watch any of his compilations in the summer, bro, before we got him? Did you see any Sporting Lisbon games before we got him? Because Ruben Amorim knew how to use him. I promise you, right? Say if Arteta got his way and Amorim got his way, say, for instance, Man United beat Spurs in that Europa, they could guarantee Champions League football. It's not guaranteed Gyökeres will be playing for us. He had 2 10s behind him, feeding him all the time. When they weren't, he'd come deep to the halfway line on the left channel and then drive. He'd use the left channel as well. He wasn't ever bringing the ball down, sending it off to the left and the right, linking up play, crashing loads of headers. He never played like that. Hence why Arteta didn't want him. Do you know what I mean? So it's like when people say that, I'm like, cool. He is a professional footballer, so you would expect him to have a bit of a better touch than he has. However, stop expecting him to be Ibrahimovic. He's a finisher. We're not giving him chances to finish. We're not giving him chances to finish. But yeah, this is what BBK said, SBO, yesterday on Bruised Banana, I believe. I think he might even have said it on Rashid's as well. Yeah? Big up, man. Big up to Shay, man. Legend, bro. These likes should already be past 100. I mean, yeah, I ain't really said too much, man. Big up to you for the raid as well, bro. Always appreciate it. And we got another one off Saeed today. Amazing. So big him up as well. Not everyone stayed, but we appreciate it, man. We do. If you don't, please hit the like. And make sure you guys are all sub to my broski, you know. Don't make me get upset. You know what I'm saying? Literally the same subs as me now. So let's keep it rolling. If he can get to 3K before the end of the season, then somebody did it. Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? We might not be able to afford to go Turkey and get our hairlines and that done and the bald patches, but one of us might get to 3K before the end of the season. Even Haaland gets assists. It's the striker's job. How many assists has Haaland got this season? Haaland ain't, bro. Look at Haaland. He's the epitome of what Gyökeres should be in our team. You don't need to run back. You need to be in the right place and start coming alive the moment we're in the final third. But at the same time, bro, our players don't even play for him. If it's Saka, he might cut back again. Madueke does the same thing because they're playing on their weak foot. If it's Trossard on the left side, cut back again. Gyökeres is expecting the first time cross. He's made the run. Do you know what I mean? So it all comes down to the team as well, guys, man. We can't be disingenuous. I agree that he's not a silky player and he, just trap the ball and do. He's not that type of guy, though. And that's not what we even needed. We needed someone on the end of things, but our system doesn't allow for anyone to be on the end of things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the system, like how he wants it, right, is obviously your little deadline, right? Now, if Gyökeres was Havertz and this was Miles Lewis-Skelly, then when he inverts, he'll then come into the midfield, yeah, to allow other people to get forward. And if this was Havertz, he then drops back into the midfield. So all of a sudden now, this midfielder's got a 5-man midfield. That's why he does it. That's why he wants a support striker, not anyone to be on the end of things, because the striker he wants to drop deep to pick up the fucking ball from the midfielders or to link up the play. Drop deep, bosh it to Dalman, bosh it to Martinelli. We're talking if this was Havertz, and then try and make your way back into the area. That's how he wants to play. That also allows the likes of the other midfielders to get forward because Miles Lewis-Skelly has come more centrally. Obviously, it leaves a big hole at the back, and we've been caught out by that a few times. But when it works, it works. I'm not even going to lie. But it's just stale. So if someone knows what we're going to do, there's no answer to it. There's no other plan B. But this is what he was doing last season, especially packing out the midfield. This was Lewis-Skelly coming from left back into the midfield to pack it out. Havertz coming from up front into the midfield. That 3 turns to a 5. The wingers get a little bit more forward and they try and release them, but it don't work. The system's stale. People know about it. The players are broken, probably bored of it as well. So there you go, guys. There you go, man. Big up again. He seems only good for tap-ins and penalties. Fair play, but how many times have Arsenal got to the byline, Shaw, put in a decent ball, and there's no one there in the centre because Havertz is too deep. He's the one who started the wingers off. Like, how many times have you seen that? We need someone that bangs penalties and is there for the tap-ins. We need him to be what he is, and that's a finisher, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. So, but yeah, man, look, man, that's what I would do. I've already given you what I think Arteta would do. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how fit Noni is. He weren't fit to obviously play against City, but he did and had to come off. So I just don't know how fit these players are. So there is a little bit of suspense only because we don't know who he's going to play today based on their fitness. That's one more than Glock. Listen, bro, I mean, look, like you're entitled to your opinion, but as we keep saying, bro, like it's pretty disingenuous because these players would probably be so much better somewhere else or in a different system. The system doesn't work for him. Madueke, it's unbelievable. You do something so brilliant to get past the player, and then you kick it into Rose, and then you smile. It's difficult to take, man. But I knew with Madueke, there's no end product. That's why I was upset when we bought him. Binks is in the house. The first lady of the chat. Big up to you, man. Appreciate you being in the building. Didn't even negotiate for Noni, slapped down 52. And then Bert came out and saying that was cheap. So now I'm like, nah, you're in the fraud corner as well. Everyone get the dunce hat on. The fact that we've given Saka 300k and he's broken. It makes no sense. Madueke has been decent for first season covering Saka. The thing is, he could have really put pressure on Saka. But the thing is, we're so bad on that right-hand side, and Saka's so broken, Shah, that anyone would look good there. Even Martinelli looks half decent. I mean, Madueke's done okay. But okay. I wouldn't say he hasn't pulled up any trees. Do you know what I mean? And he should and could be doing so much more. So much more, bro. Do you know what I mean? He runs the ball off. I've seen him do it like 5 times this season already. Like someone needs to tell him, like, you see that white line? You can't cross it, big man. Do you know what I mean? Arteta's favourites: Odegaard, Havertz, Martinelli, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Jesus, Moreno, Trossard, not good enough. Yeah, all of those guys, bro. All of those guys. All good, working, but on a wee break. Hope all is good with you. Big up to you, Binks, man. Getting to semi-final is not a trophy. It ain't. It definitely ain't. Barca went out to the team we are going out to. Facts. I don't think we're getting to that final. That's why I was upset against Sporting. Can you not play everyone that you want to play on Sunday, please? Do you know what I mean? It's little things like that. Like the guy's just got no common sense. And then people say to us, oh, you're just an idiot at home, you know, la-di-da, you know, this guy's a manager. You ain't got your badges. But I'm telling you what's going on. I'm showing you tactics. I'm telling you what's going to be best for our team. Now, does he do that? No, we don't. So why does he get paid 15.6 million? I don't understand it, bro. As BBK said yesterday, I'll do it just for the 0.6. And I promise you I'll be better than this guy. You know, he manipulates the players. Oh, come on, guys, you're going to be letting us down, guys. All the players that are not fit, get fit because we need you. What? You can't just click your fingers, hamstring healed, Achilles done. You can't do that, guys. But this is what he says. It's manipulation, man. He doesn't care. And all the people that love Arteta, yeah, and that might be you as well, Shah, right? Why don't you love your players like that? Because it should be annoying you that this manager is mashing up our players. Saka is never going to be the same. By the time we're finished with Declan Rice, fucking hell, he might be going straight to the old people's home. Jury and Timber. You know, even Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, they've had their injuries and they've lost a bit of pace as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, guys, you're sticking with Martinelli and Trossard. In 2026, we spent how much in the summer? Over 250 million, what, for backups? Do you know what I mean? It's just little things like that. Big up to you, Fraley. Big up to Cooper in the building. Smash the likes and subscribe, my NYC contingency, man. Hope you're well, bro. Hope everything's good for you. We can't attack every game. It's unrealistic. What, it's unrealistic to play football? You do realize what? Defending, midfield, attack, it's all part of the game. You have to do it in every game. We can't attack every game. It's unrealistic. Wow. All right. No problem. So yes, let's use that logic then. So is it unrealistic that when we get Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, whoever we see a big team, when we get them at home, we don't try and win, we try to draw? So are those the games you're saying that we can't attack in? I need to understand this, bro. Do you know what I mean? Is it those games you're saying? Because those are the games we're supposed to attack in. Because when we went to their grounds, you wanted to do the defensive thing. And like I said, I don't agree with it, but I can see a logic there. Why do we do that at home? And like I said, if you play football, you know, you're going to get tackled. You know, you're going to run. You're going to sweat. You're going to defend. You're going to attack. In every game is part of the game. So now we got fans buying into what Arteta's doing, just stinking it out, not even trying to go past your own halfway line. So are you trying to win the game, or are you just hoping that we might get a set piece? And when we need to win the game, Shah, you know, like Sunday, just gone, and the Carabao Cup final, when we need to win the game, you're still turning up like we don't need to win it. You're still turning up like there's a second leg of a final. You know what I'm saying? You still turn up to the Etihad not trying to win. And I knew he wouldn't be brave. I didn't think a draw would be good enough. However, after it happened and we lost, of course the draw would be better than that. But it would only be a shootout then. We've got Arsenal fans saying it's a shootout now. It's not. If this was tennis, advantage to Man City. If we drew that game, shootout. If we won the game, we would have won the league. And we didn't even try, guys. We're trying to catch them on a counter-attack. Big up to you, Ravi, man. I appreciate it. XP Matador. Newcastle midfield is their best unit. Do you know what? When everyone's fit in the Newcastle midfield, I think it's probably the best in the Premier League, if not top three. If not top three. Do you know what I'm saying? And we know how they play against us anyway. Every time we play them, it's life and death, Matador. And big up my guy Specs. If I can get him on before the game starts, we'll try and do a quick talk about the game. Arteta going to have to find a way to counter how aggressive they are. Exactly. And how was that? Sitting back ain't going to do it. Yeah, if you're under the caution the game, guess what? You've got to find a way to attack and get them going backwards and get them thinking about defense again. Not shutting up shop. Everyone's behind the ball because you're just inviting pressure. And lo and behold, you'll end up conceding. Arsenal do a lot of the time. Norgard hardly plays. Why? Exactly. He's not even had an hour of football. He's had 50-something minutes. BBK said it yesterday. Big him up. Like 52 or 57 minutes. Not even an hour's football all season. But Zubamendi's held 3,000 minutes. No one tell me there's no rotation because you're lying. Or sorry, there is rotation because you're a liar. No one tell me that there ain't favourites because you're a liar. I think I responded to that. Moreno was our only striker last year. He's not a striker, bro. He's not a striker. He was just doing a role in that position. And yeah, not bad. Just like Havertz. Like, not good enough. You should definitely be second or third. But you're better there than you are in midfield. So it's a failed midfielder that we bought again that we have to put up front. And they're not even that good there. Just like we bought Timber as a centre-back, Ben White as a centre-back. None of them made it as a centre-back. Just like we bought Rice as a 6. Now we're trying to turn him into an 8. Like, the guy's on food, bro. He's on spice, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Ballon d'Or winner Moreno, we missed him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want all of our players fit so that we've got all the options we can have at the business end of the season. But let's not act like these players are world beaters. Let's not do that. Because they ain't. They can't cross the line for us. They keep failing when the heat is really on. And we bought loads of quality, well, not loads, but he bought a couple of quality players, and they're the backup guys. You still try and play the same system for Gyökeres, even though you've come out and said it doesn't suit him. We are going to try and do something that suits how he plays. You've done nothing. It's going to be an amazing couple of months ahead. We're going to live differently. You've done nothing. Nothing different. Nothing different. We're so starving as Arsenal fans. If he does a competent substitution, we're giving him credit just for doing what every manager should know what to do, like how to minute manage, who's getting tired in the game, you know, who ain't contributing. Big up to you guys. Let me go to the bottom though, because I feel like I've kind of got stuck in the middle. Jamboy, you know something, Kwame, you're a disgrace. You're talking in the third, but Kwame is a madman, you know. Big up to Kwame. Even without Joe Linton, Newcastle United still found a way to crush sticky Arsenal players. Well, not this season, last season, yeah. But we just about got past them, bro, earlier in the season. And like I said, you know, if we were a competent team, I could then look at Newcastle's form or, you know, other little things to try and take confidence. But I can't, because I keep looking at what we do and nothing changes. And we go life and death with everyone. You know what I mean? We do. Norgard couldn't even get game time over a sick Rice. And you seem to think that's funny, bro. That's ridiculous. Why did we buy him then? So is it all on Norgard then, bro? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So when I see things like this, as much as listen, you're entitled to your opinion, it's just like, come on, bro. So now it's on the player. Did he ask to come to Arsenal? Like, why have we spent any money on him? Do you know what I mean? 50-something minutes, not even 60 minutes of football all season. Do you know what I mean? You're laughing at it like it's his fault. It's Arteta's fault, bro. Zubamendi, bare games we could have done with, or we're leading 2-0 or 3-1. Take them off. Rest them. He never does it. Man says that's how bleak it was. You're probably one of those people that like, look where he's taken us to. I get it. Well, I don't get it, but cool, innit? Cool. But anyway, guys, listen. Hour and a half. You know, let's see who else we can get you onto. Rivals must be right. It's a DNA thing. Rivals? What? Must be one of them 0208. Maybe, but like I said, don't be rude. He's not being rude. He's just saying what he thinks. Big up to XP. He should be playing like 20% of Zubi's minutes. There you go. There you go. There you go. And he done the same thing last season. We had a Premier League game 3 days before our second leg, semi-final against PSG. And you play most of the players for like 80 plus minutes. And then you do the same this year. We got a dead game against Sporting. We're not going to win the Champions League. And we've got a lead that you like to protect all the time. And then you play bare players that are going to play on Sunday, 3 days before. This guy's a clown, man. He's an absolute clown. And they said in the summer that Norgard is a good signing. This is what I'm trying to say. Now they're saying, oh, it's all on him. It's all on him. But this is what it's like, man. 020 is GG Gunnar. Lankfield. Oh, okay, so they're coming in on different names now. That's all good. Like I said, man, as long as no one's being rude or racist, it's all right. They can disagree and it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Rice mistraining and still got started. No blame on Norgard. Well, what is the blame on Norgard, bro? For being shit? So if he weren't good enough to be here, why did we buy him? If Rice didn't train and he's injured, why is our manager even putting him in the game? Do you understand? You're asking the wrong questions. I'll tell you why. Because most people that back Arteta fancy him, so they've got a bit of a bias. You know what I'm saying? You're asking the wrong questions, bro. How can you blame Norgard for that? If he's shit, then he shouldn't even have been it. So now we can look at the manager and Bert and the rest of the team, like, and the rest of the club, like, what the fuck are you doing? Failure. Plenty of games, right, where we're winning. Take him off. Play Norgard. If Norgard's fit and Rice isn't, he hasn't trained all week because he's been doing it for years. He was doing it last season with Odegaard, Timber, Partey. He did it this season with Odegaard. He was out, didn't train, didn't kick a ball. We played Liverpool and he came on the same time as Eze. So you're asking the wrong questions, bro. It's on the manager. Why would the manager want to play someone that ain't 100% fit? Why would you not trust the rest of your team that you built? Do you know what I'm saying? So when I put things like that, I'd really like to hear how you're going to come back to that. How on earth is it Norgard's fault, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, crazy. That's crazy, bro. Big up to you, though, man. Yeah, crazy, man. Big up to you, though, bro. Big up to you, man. Honestly. It came back under burner accounts. If you know, you know. Shah, most of your points are Arteta's fault. They are. They are. He was decent versus Kairat, but Arteta has to trust him. You're talking about Havertz. We're talking about Kairat, bro. Like, over the last couple of seasons, I swear, I'm gonna try and look it up and get all the video footage of Havertz missing big chances where we could have won those games and won the league. Because that's what he does. He'll score when it ain't important. When it's important, bet your opinion, but I don't agree, Arteta. Yeah, and that's it. And that's all you have to do, bro. We don't agree. And that's it. And constantly played them the same 5 to 6 players. That's what he does. Not just that, the whole team, bro. Like, if all of these guys are fit, if everyone's available to choose from, he's going to pick the same team every time. He's been doing it since last year, even the year before that. And like I said, I came across my own video and it was 10 months old. And I was saying exactly the same things I'm saying now. Poor in-game management, no duty of care for the players, using the same players, only rotating when there's injuries, and we've got bare injuries, and there was no help in January again. Do you know what I mean? He's crap. You're saying, no, Norgard. How is that Norgard's fault, though, bro? If Norgard ain't a good player, how was he at Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? Like, even with 29, Shaw, I'd stop getting onto him because how can I blame him? Did he say, oh, I'm going to Arsenal and you're going to give me nearly 300k? He didn't do that. That's on the manager, bro. And the talent ID at the club. Do you know what I mean? Let me just get rid of this, though, quickly. What I do want to do, though, guys, just before we try and wrap up, we're not done just yet, so don't all exodus, is I just want to see, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to see what I normally see. When we go to these scores and fixtures, you know, we got one more training session, guys. Like, all the time, what do you think is going to happen in 24 hours? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And big up, man. I was meant to be here for the Sunderland Nottingham Forest game, 8 p.m. later on tonight. I was meant to be at Stadium of Light, but we've got Under the Lens at that time, and I double booked like an idiot. So Under the Lens is what we're going to be doing with Realist Guna. So make sure that you come and join us for that. Let me just share what I'm looking at quickly. Yeah, Leicester play Millwall. They've already been relegated to League One. That is dark. Sunderland, Nottingham Forest. So the Premier League starts today, baby. Yeah, Friday. Then obviously we play tomorrow last. I don't like that. I don't like early, but I'd rather the earlier than the late. Fulham Villa, we are going to be here for that. It's usually at the time that I stream, so we're going to be here. Liverpool, Crystal Palace. Liverpool fighting for Europe, maybe, I don't know. West Ham, Everton fighting for survival. Wolves, Spurs. Now, Wolves are already down, isn't they? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it Wolves and Burnley already down? So these men are fighting for that last spot. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to go down? And of course, tomorrow we have Man City, Southampton again in the FA Cup. You know, probably we should have been playing today. Do you know what I'm saying? Mad. But there you go. So they've got 2 games in hand. Or maybe just one now. I'm not sure. But what I wanted to do just quickly is just jump into our fixture just to see if we've got any news. Usually there ain't. Usually telling us to wait. Yeah, look, predict the score. Look at this. We're all feeling the pain. How determined to improve Newcastle's form. How are we going to get loads of news from Newcastle, but nothing from us? This is what happens every week. I'm so sick of it, guys. Gordon will be absent for the trip. Listen, everyone gets happy about that as well. Don't you remember when we played Chelsea and they had no Esteval, Palmer, Gusto, Caicedo? None of those guys were playing. They got a man sent off and still we went life and death with them. So any of that stuff, it doesn't make me feel more confident than I am already, sort of thing. Anthony won't make the game. He hasn't trained this week. Look at that. But when it's Arsenal, they don't have to train and you still might make the game. This is what I'm talking about, guys. So if you're still in the building, Shark, can you try and explain why your manager does that? Can you try and explain why you don't care about our players, bro? Do you know what I mean? Look at this. Competent. He didn't train. Why is he going to play? He's injured. Funny that. We owe it to everyone to commit everything to try and get a result. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone thinks, oh, we're going to go life and death with Newcastle today. And I hope I'm wrong. I really do. The Arsenal game is definitely an opportunity for us. Look at how they're talking, bro. Look at how they're talking. It's not like they're at St. James's, you know. They're coming to the Emirates. Look at how they're talking. Because the next game is always an opportunity. It is whatever moment you're in to prove yourselves all over again. Mostly important to ourselves, which it is. Most importantly to ourselves. When have we gone again? Where's our response? It better be today. We did that very recently against Chelsea. I think we can take a lot from that game in terms of our attitude, how we played, and the endeavour, spirit, togetherness we showed. It's only a few games ago, very recent. When you're in a difficult run, it can seem like you've been in that for a long, long period of time. And probably with the international break and the big length of time we've had between games, it's felt that way for us. We have to tap into those games where we performed well. So we've got a little bit of information. Look, no Gordon, Livramento to undergo scan. So I don't know if, Timo went for a scan initially. We don't think it's a bad injury. We'll wait and see whether he plays again this season. So they're not just going to risk him, unlike Arteta, who knows that a player needs an operation and will get it done at the end of the season. It's negligence. Yeah? Medical negligence at the highest level, bro. Look how Eddie Howe just comes out and tells you what you need to know. Look, pick your Arsenal 11. No news for Arsenal. I just want to show you this, because this is another thing that pisses me off about this manager. I don't know who you're playing mind games with, bro. You're not Pep. We ain't champions. Nobody cares. All the Newcastle news in the world, bro, or the stuff that you need to hear from an open and honest manager. What do we get, though? Gunners looking to go 3 points clear at the top of the table. We was 9. It weren't really. It's probably 6, but still. If we beat them, it would have been 9. Keep track of where your club stands. And here's the league. Here's the league. Where everything's equal. No. Is everything equal, goal difference-wise? I thought they was in front of us on goal difference. Look, the Wash City. This is meant to be the Wash City. They're not what they were. Look. Second again, ole. Everything looking equal right there. 33 games played, 21 wins, 7 draws. Both of us, if they're washed, what the fuck are we? 5 losses each, 70 points each. Shoot at. We should have been gone. We should have had this league won last month. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, people. City ahead on goals scored. Okay. They've scored more. That's why they're top, innit? Yeah, that's why they're top. But obviously, do you know what? Hold on. Let me show you what I'm looking at, though. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It weren't even that, to be fair. Let me show you what I'm looking at. This is why I got a little bit back. Because for the last couple of weeks, guys, I've not even been looking at the table. Because I knew we were going to bottle it. I knew Arteta's going to do nothing. I knew he was going to shit in his pants again. So I ain't even been looking at the table. What for? Do you know what I mean? Big up to you, Compost. And look at Man United as well. Here we go, guys. This is it. Michael Jackson tour. So here it says here, 33 games each, 21 wins each, 7 draws each, 5 losses each, goal difference 37-37, points 70-70, but obviously they're on top. Has to be goal difference, because if it was alphabetically, do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. It's crazy. Look at Man United, though. And Aston Villa, they're on equal points. Jeez. You see? You see, our Aston Villa ain't in a title race now, but they're still a serious team. They're still going to be making sure that they take one of these European places. Chelsea down there in 8th. You know what I'm saying? What? Tottenham, we don't even need to talk about them. Nottingham Forest was in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Look at them now. West Ham are 17th, 2 points in front of Spurs. Come on, the West Ham, man. I want them to stay up. If Leeds or Forest drop into that, I don't really care. Like I said, Deji and Wolfie in the Championship would be amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, Newcastle, though. This was meant to be their year, bro. I was saying that to Specs. It's meant to be the year that you spend and go mad. 14th in the Premier League. Wild, innit? Absolutely wild, guys. Absolutely wild. I can't believe we are 3rd. We are poor side. Bro, the whole league's been shit, though, Compost. You know? The whole league's been shit. So when people keep telling me how wash City are, I'm like, brother, what are you talking about? The whole league's rubbish. I don't care. I still want to win it. It's going to say my team's name on the trophy, but not now, it ain't. But yeah, 3rd, bro. 3rd. You lot have done well since Carrick came in. I can't lie. Let's get to 100 likes. Yeah, we ain't even got 100 people now. Everyone's gone, bro. We're on to 86, man. But let's make sure we can try and get as close to that as possible, though, guys. Atletico will never tire. I'm not sure. Majority of the squad ain't fit. Agree with that. United will win the title. Fuck you, know. There's more chance of them doing it than us at this point. Like, I swear. Big up to XP. Great season for Villa. Yes, exactly. Everyone had injuries, bro. Look at Spurs. They were worse than us at one point. They're having to put kids and fucking all sorts out there because they've got no one to field. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly, everyone's had injuries, but you're only going to hear the excuse from our fans. Oh, injuries, guys. Who's the reason for that? And then you're rushing everyone back, bro. So you're not even giving them proper healing time. And we've just had a merry-go-round of, rotation of injuries, bro. Merry-go-round of injuries. In, out, shake it all about. And then when we're in the business end of the season, like we are now, then it all falls down. It all falls down, bro. It all falls down. It's pretty equal. Atletico are on the same run as us. Let's see what happens, though, bro. Big up to Red Bull. Allergic reactions to every trophy available. Hold on.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Tell them again, bro. The 40-year-old virgin, he don't ever want to get his willy wet. Make it make sense. Just win, and then we can move on, and then we can see if you can win more. And do you know what I mean? Like, what? We only have 2 less losses than United. They were bantered so hard in the beginning going out against Grim. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's all kind of leveled itself out, Egypt. They were trying to say about how wash Man City was, even after they beat us on Sunday. And what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Emery doing well. Exactly. He's a good coach. He's got 4 Europa Leagues. Arteta could never. But the people at Arsenal never fancied him. That's the only reason he weren't here. And on top of the fact that he came out and said, these men ain't giving me money, innit? Like, what can I do? Competent coach. Yeah, we've got half a functional team at best. Hey, it's still good enough to be 3rd. A CL would be mad. It would be. It would be. Never seen one. You win the Champions League, you got 12 more months. Keep winning. And you stay. It's that simple. I'm never gonna like the guy, but if you win for Arsenal, you win for yourself as well, don't you? Do you know what I mean? If you win for Arsenal, I shut up. I don't like the haram football. But if it keeps winning, what can I say? But it don't win. You know? Trophy phobia, the fear of winning trophies. Yeah, man. We don't have the misfortune of competing in Europa. The misfortune. Bro, we might win the Europa. We compete in the Champions League every year, well, most years, and we don't win that. I don't think we're going to win it this year either. Man said, yeah, that's fair. Big up to you. The haram football is exposing something in the league. That's a good point as well. But the only way I'm going to accept it, Shah, is if we win. Because I've been very, very bored watching Arsenal this season, my guy. Big up to Rohit. Long time, bro. 50% of our fan base are deluded top gooners. It was never like this 20 years ago. The new fans have a special breed of loser mentality. I mean, don't get it twisted, though, Rohit. You see, right when AFTV first started, there was fans onto Robbie. Turn off the cameras. You're no good for the club. So that's the kind of attitude we're getting now. You just got to back the club regardless. So there was people like that then. I don't know about 20 years ago. How long has AFTV been on the internet? Do you know what I mean? And I was saying that it was good at the start because we get to hear from fans. Now you're trying to play devil's advocate. You're trying to twist up what the fans are saying. That's wrong. Now there's an agenda. When it first started, it was good. But yeah, I hear you, bro. 100 wants to be the best without trophies. It don't make no sense, bro. It really don't. Rules have to change. And my point is Arteta could adapt to them, but it's got to work. Bro, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, he's been December this year, Shaw, 7 years. You're still making the same mistakes. You're still running our players through the ground. Now, how many opportunities? You're on probation and it's 7 years down the line nearly. There's no other manager in any other club that will get this treatment. It's on him now. Since 2012, AFTV. Wow. Wow, that's a long, long time. And yes, if it weren't for AFTV, it's not like there was no football content at all back then. But yes, and AFTV was good because I was sick of hearing from Carragher and Neville and all these pricks that don't like my club. I wanted to hear from real fans. And it was good at the start. You gave everyone a voice. But you see what you're doing now? You're going against the grain. It's like a pound note. It's long. Thank you, Hendo, man. Thank you, bro. Big up to Rohit. Yeah, it was there, but the magnitude is much bigger now. It's like a million ties out there. Yeah, no. I'm not even going to disagree. It's much, much worse. And the thing is, Rohit, I'm 42, bro. Yeah, just turned it this month on the 15th of April. Robbie's in his 50s. Lee Judges is in his 50s. Ty is in his 50s. You've seen us be invincible. You've seen us do doubles. You've seen Thierry Henry in the flesh. How are we letting this fly? And these are the guys that also say it. It's not just the people that ain't seen nothing, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, man, but our mentality before this would smile at losses. No, absolutely, bro. You're saying our mentality is better now. How? Because every time when a game matters, Shaw, we don't win it. So what's better now than then? You see when Madueke does a brilliant skill and gets past two people and then kicks it to Rosed. Why is he smiling after that? Why am I seeing Martinelli smiling with the rivals on the sideline in a big game? I think it was the Carabao Cup final, if I'm not mistaken. That the mentality isn't better, bro. We're still not winners. If anything, I feel like it's worse. You know, it's the early days. The fans were calling out AFTV. Are today's Arteta section? Yes, AFTV saw that they were the audience they had to pander to now, and because they've got links to the club, they get Christmas cards from Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? I remember Arsenal fans doing call-ins on radios in the 90s, early 2000s. Most of them were melts. Well, there you go. All I'm saying is that, you know, we have got a history of, you know, bottling even before Arteta. That's why it's been 22 years. But you don't just accept it. You try and get better, no? It's crazy work, man. I saw Mertesacker pressing. But pressing the escape button. Those guys are paid by the club PR. I haven't seen my team win. I started following in 2008. I still won't accept mediocrity. But there you go, Rohit. A proper fan. Especially when Arsenal keep expecting you to put your hands in your pocket, bro. Kits all the time. Vases. Fucking Monopoly pieces. Posters. Stanley cups. New shoes. Away kit. Training kit. They're expecting you to put your hand in your pocket. The prices keep going up. For tickets as well. We might even lose. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Then if we lose, then we lose. Because if we lose anyone, this team ain't winners. So I don't care at this point. I really don't care. It's been long enough. The fourth time. I don't even get... to be honest, I don't even want to finish second again. Finish third. Finish fourth. I'm tired of the seconds, bro. I'd rather be worse. Saliba, Gabby, and Rice will go. Well, then if they do, it's our fault. Because we've not been ambitious enough, bro. We haven't. And Arteta's not been working on attack enough to win our stuff. Yes, you can have a great defensive platform, but you still need people to score goals. George Graham's side, we still had fucking people to score goals up the other end of the pitch. Your righties, your whoever's. Do you understand? Midfielders and that could score goals. Chelsea, in their defensive era, still had Drogba and people like that up front. You still had to score goals. Atletico Madrid, Griezmann, Julian Alvarez, they've always had a striker, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, we've just done the defense and not worried about the top, and it looks like it. It really looks like it. Man said that will sting. If they go, of course it would, but it will be on the club, just like Thierry and Van Persie and Cesc. And they all said the club's got no ambition. I'm tired of not competing. So they all left. My dad, God rest his soul, gave up the season ticket around about that time. 06, 07, may have been early 2008. I can't remember the date because the Invincible team got broken up. You told us we're moving stadium from the historic Highbury, bro. Historic to be competing. And now we're just happy to sit at the table, never eating no food, never drinking any drink. We're just happy to sit and watch. Tired of it, man. Either we win the FA Cup or this run to the semis and possibly beyond is irrelevant. For Chelsea, yes, absolutely. The issue is they won't sack him. Sorry, CL qualification is their goal. For the Cronkies, our big and then now we'd have to be looking at the club and the Cronkies because once again you're allowing it to happen. The Cronkies have been here for 20 years, so this is their reign. In 20 years, Man City and Chelsea are going to overtake us in terms of being the top clubs in the country. So even if you don't agree with what I say, are you happy to be taken over in 20 years? Ever since the KSE guys got here, bro, David Dean went. We ain't got no football guys at the club anymore. No ambition. We just like the Champions League money and selling merch. In that 20-year period, we're about to get leapfrogged by 2 clubs. So if that don't piss you off alone, do you even support Arsenal? Do you even support Arsenal? That's what it is, bro. Cup chair. Every time we sit in front of this fucking screen to watch Arsenal play. We got Tone. It was painful seeing Perez play for Villarreal. Joke. Even Pepe. Henry left because of that. Exactly. That's what it is, Fraley. That's what it is. Cesc, Van Persie. And we were getting plucked by City and Old Trafford, Man United, taking us for the little bros. Coming to take our players. That's what we should have been doing to your Crystal Palaces, your Ipswich, your Bournemouth. We're gonna little bro you and take all of your best players. How many players went to City? Clichy, Sanya, Adebayor, Nasri. There's probably fucking more. Do you know what I'm saying? Alexis, Van Persie went to United. Like they were just picking us off, and then they won the league that year. Anyway, big up to Gunarican, man. I'm ready in for my bro. Ready it up, bro. Don't make me come to La Liga as well. If we win nothing this year and Arteta still boss next season, I'm out of here, bro. Not the channel, just I won't even follow Arsenal. I'm tired of it. The club is a joke, bro. Absolutely. Sevilla, real club. Yeah, man. Now we take Chelsea. Exactly that. They made money on him. They spent what 29, 30 million and they made 20 odd million on top of him. And he couldn't score in a brothel for Chelsea. Why are we doing things like that? We ain't little bro in Chelsea because we're not taking Caicedo. We're not taking Palmer, Esteval. We're taking the dead food, bro. Your Jorginhos. Your Maduekes. Do you know what I'm saying? Dead, bro. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapi, Rice, Eze, Yokeres, MLS, Ethan, that. Yeah, the rest can fuck off, bro. Facts. I think I agree with that 100%, bro. Cronkies didn't give Wenger a dime because they had beef with Usmanov. That's a good point. Now they are giving, if they're not giving, what they're doing, Rohit, is allowing the manager to spend the money that the club makes. None of this is their own money. And on top of allowing the club to spend what it makes, and we do make a lot of money, the owners can put another 100 million of their own money. If any of you, man, could give me the year when they done that, I promise I'll shut my mouth. Or if you can go onto KSC Holdings now and see Arsenal on their LinkedIn, I'll shut my mouth. Big up to you. Also took City's Deadwood. Yeah, in Jay's a great point. Oh, but they were level raisers. No, they weren't. Floor raisers at best. And look at them, bro. And we gave Zinchenko mad wages. Gabriel Jesus James. Flop of a player, injured all the time. Absolutely right. You know, because that's well, we can only take the dregs. We don't go to another team and say, you're coming here, bro. We're winning the league. We're the big boys now. We're never, ever. Our talent ID has been shit for time. Went to PSG and came back with fucking was it PSG or wherever they were playing? Sporting, came back with fucking Fabio Vieira instead of Vitinha. Like, who's working for our club? You were looking at Kvaratskhelia and Marquinhos. You guys know the rest. It's not just Arteta, bro. But what I'm saying is that even with some of these players that I don't like or don't think are good enough, the squad is still good enough to win things. So now it's you messing it up, Arteta. You know? We also got United that Silvestri. Oh, yeah. How can I forget that? Mkhitaryan. Did he come to us from United as well? I can't. It's hard work, bro. It's not just been Arteta. But all of the people that fancy him is, oh, no. We've had this in our DNA. Getting to Christmas and coming off the boil has been an Arteta trait for a long time. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But what we're seeing now is complete and utter fraud, bro. Fraud. They're making money out the arse. They're bringing in all of their friends and family, and the bill's on us. Our tickets and season tickets go up. We've seen the most merch I've ever seen in my life as a fan, 42 years. You keep expecting us to put a hand in our pocket. You're giving us nothing back. You don't even get world-class players. Talking about Rodrigo at the start of the window, Majuwiki. That's who we end up with. First 6 games, but it dried up like the whole team. Facts, really facts. Even last year, I remember Nelly all over the place, making runs, defending. Odegaard shut the bed. Yeah, and that's why Martinelli got into the team, Shaw, because he's meant to be our left winger going forward, but because of the good work that he does coming back, and it is good work, but we don't need that from our left winger. We need you doing it in the other end of the pitch. That's why Martinelli's one of Arteta's favourites, because he does the running back. That's why we've got all these injuries, my G. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Porto, there you go. Porto. Didn't come back with Vitinha, came back with Fabi Vieira, Lokonga, Marquinhos. I mean, who the fuck? Edu as well. What? And everyone said it was Edu, it was Edu. Now Edu's gone. We still turned up with Kepa, Norgard, Madueke. Are you all right? Even the money we pay for Zubamendi, I'm like, really? All we kept hearing is, well, Liverpool wanted him and Real Madrid wanted it. Like, if they wanted him, then he probably would have been there. When he was ready to leave, it weren't to those clubs, innit? You know? Can't get a good read on any of these players. Okay, Tone, I still can't believe you took Silvestre, such an annoying player. He was dead, innit? I was hoping you'd say that. I think the same. Big up to you guys, man. I think I read that before. Oh, no, I didn't. The point is, Wenger never got money to build a team. Arteta has been backed in every department. Great point. Shane says it all the time. This is where I got it from. The only checkbook manager to fail. You could maybe say that against Maresca, but did he fail? Won the Conference League, won the Club World Cup championships, 2 competitions. Don't matter how little you think of them, 2 trophies. That makes them get hella closer to us. And when they played in that Club World Cup, he made Chelsea like 100 million winning the competition. So you can't say he's a failed checkbook manager. Arteta spent 1.3 billion and you've still only got the 1 FA Cup that you won when you came in. No one had even backed you then. It weren't your squad. But you was the manager, so we're not going to take away the trophy. But we're not going to act like there was no context. Now you've got rid of all of those guys with backbone. Guendouzi, Xhaka. Obviously, Xhaka had to go, but Aubameyang, people that grabbed the game by the scruff. You got rid of all of those for soy boys. For the man them from Shoreditch, Havertz, Moreno, Odegaard. Like softies, bro, on massive wages. I bet our wage is much bigger than it is back then. I ain't even gone to look it up. I'm confident I'm going to be right on that one. They would take Sanchez and Van Persie off of us. Yeah, but why? Why would they able to? If we was a big club doing big bits, they wouldn't be able to do that. So do you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. I won't watch Arsenal ever again. Well, bro, I'm not going to just be covering it on the channel. That's what I do know. If we turn up with no league this season and Mikel Arteta is still the boss, we are done, bro. Odegaard has one good season and got 240k a week. Trossard, he had a good start to the season. That was it. Why? Because Madueke was starting on the left. They felt a bit of competition. Ever since then, you've been shit. 200k a week, gone up to, and no extra time on the contract. I mean, what is Bert doing, bro? Can anyone tell me how that makes sense in the slightest? Mickey and Alexis swap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what? We always the little bros. And then people want to talk up like we're not. We are. And we're going to be even worse than that if Man City and Chelsea take us over. And they will, because our club don't have the desire to win trophies. Our fans don't care about it either. You know? That's why I come on YouTube, because I was so sick of hearing people just glazing for no reason. I'm so sick of seeing lack of ambition from my club. Mkhitaryan is all right, you know, started the UCL final last season. Yeah, winning the Serie A this season. Look, in his big old age. So all the players that left us as well go on to win, go on to have better careers. Funny that. Traded Cole for Laurent. You know, bro. Like, we have been a joke for time. It's not even just like since Arteta's got it. But now enough is enough. Now enough is enough. You didn't want to get Ancelotti because he didn't succeed at Everton. Dickheads. Then he went on to Madrid and we saw what he done there. Like, honestly, absolute madness. Fair trade for RVP. Big up to Waha. Inconsistent back in the building. Went to Brentford, which are known for high quality players, and came back with motherfucking Norgard. And the nigga don't even play. This is what I'm trying to say. So many players we could have took from Brentford, bro. Huh? Weren't Wissa there? I was even saying Wissa, but he's a striker. Where did he score his 18 or 19 Premier League goals last season? Because it weren't at centre forward. It was from the left. Like, this club is a joke. No talent ID, you know. It's like you go and try and find your scouting team, and the office has just got a sign out for lunch, like all year round, bro. All year round. Big up to inconsistent. Yeah, true. I rate Nelly and Tross highly, just barely score. And not only that, but like I said, you're always giving away the ball. Like, we need more from these guys. They're not good enough, bro. They've been here for a long time and they can't get us across the line. So we need to give up on them and find better players. Wenger did get some money. He just spent poorly on Baptista, Joe Campbell, Podolski. But even still, these three players there, you telling me they couldn't come and help us out in attack right now? You telling me Baptista, Campbell and Podolski ain't better than our front three right now? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Wenger was here for 20 odd years. I don't even think, how did he even get close to $1 billion? I don't even think he got close to $1 billion. Andre Santos, yeah, Nacho Monreal, Kim Kallstrom, the list goes on. But then there was others like Hleb, Rosicki, Cazorla, Wilshere, Ramsey. That midfield would batter this midfield that we got now. What? Do you know what I'm saying? And not even that. Don't you remember we had Andre Santos, Nacho Monreal, and Kieran Gibbs at one point. 3 players for the left back. In strikers, we always had like cover for the strikers, 4 strikers. Whether they were good or bad, whatever. We've got 1 striker and a bunch of CDMs now. Martinelli, Trossard played for Spurs. You would say they're shit. Yeah, facts. Podolski had me gassed, of course. And I used to play Pro Evolution. So, you know, when you played with Podolski and Adriano, the left foot, rocket. You telling me that isn't better than our front three now? Just what I'm saying. So come on, man. And of course, football was different then as well. There was much more talent. Systems has definitely killed expression in the game. It's the World Cup year. A lot of teams are about to get catfish. Yeah, there's that as well. They wouldn't be getting relegated if they did. I don't know what that was to, but big up to Shaw. Podolski was decent. You're telling me you wouldn't want him now, even over Gyökeres. Hleb was absolutely class, bro. Rosicki as well. They just couldn't stay fit. But they're the kind of midfielders we had. We had ball playing football. Midfielders, players, defenders. Now we just look like the James Rodriguez tax. I hear it. Big up to Brian. Hleb, yeah, he's bro. And Reyes, Jose Antonio Reyes. I remember the debut goal he scored, bro. Fuck about. We even had Eduardo. Had his whole career stolen from him. He was about to be one of the best strikers on the planet, bro. I'm telling you that. Like, that's who we used to fuck with, bro. And now look, Martinelli would be better used through the middle. He's poor at what you want. Exactly. But Arteta never does it. You know, even when we played Real Madrid, right? And we were trying to work out what team we're going to play. I'm saying play Martinelli through the centre because he'll keep the defenders honest. If they come high, he can get behind. When he's through the centre, he just got to run and shoot. So there's not too much thinking. But of course, Arteta can't even do that, bro. We can all come up with a whole system, the players that we want to see, the way that we play, but Arteta can't, and he gets 15 million. It's ridiculous, bro. Top Gunners be like, he had taken us so far, they won't acknowledge every other top 6 club has won a Carabao Cup at the bare minimum. It's embarrassing. There you go, bro. And you know what, actually? I don't know what I did with this. But it's making me wanna play it. Hold on a minute. It's making me want to play it. People taking the piss out of us. Do you know what I mean? Have I even still got it? Please say I still got it. I feel like this computer's just deleting shit. I definitely ain't got a lot of memory left. Oh, don't say I don't have it. I can't even remember what I called it. Can't even remember what I called it. You guys remember, I've been playing it recently, you know, with the line, step forward if you won a trophy in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Step forward if you won in Europe in the last 3 years. Step forward if you won anything in 5 years. Do you see what I'm saying? What? I'm still trying to find it. I bet I ain't got it. I don't know what's going on with this, man. I don't know what's going on. So I've lost a few bits. The wig back stuff as well. Where's all of that gone? You know? Yeah, don't think I've got it. Pissed. But listen to this though quickly, right? Listen to this though quickly. This is Tintin and this, yeah, Juru. Oh my God. Senderos. Like the list goes on, bro. Arshavin was a madman. That was one of my favorite players ever. Impossible to spend $1 billion in those years, but there you go. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this was Tintin in pre-season. This was in pre-season this season. If it ever wants to fucking load up. What happened to my? I swear, StreamYard's just deleting shit out of pocket. But while we're waiting for that to load. Yeah, let's give you what Mikel should be holding.
Well on, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Yo, buckler. Hey.
That's what Arteta should have got me. Yo, bumbleclub. Oh shit, and this one, I played this earlier, but I don't know if you saw it. Watch the Asian Donny. Tell me this ain't Odegaard whenever a tackle's coming up. Hold on.
Бери листовку. Возьмите листовку.
Не надо.
Что значит не надо? Взял листовку. Возьми. Hold on. I feel like I got to play it over on this side. Hold. I know we're doing Wreck-It Ralph. My apologies. The other thing still don't want to load up, you know, all now. Watch this, hold on.
Листовку. Возьмите листовку.
Не надо.
Yeah, wait. So this is obviously a big Blancs man trying to dress up like a woman. Lava for that, right? Watch Martin Odegaard in the black t-shirt and the glasses. Keep watching. I'll bring it back a second or two. Keep watching. Martin Odegaard in the black t-shirt and glasses, the Asian.
Возьмите листовку.
Не надо.
Что значит не надо? Взял листовку.
Where's he going? He's changed his whole direction, bro. You're going away from wherever your destination is now. Where are you going, bro? Man saw the kick and said, no. No. Tell me that ain't freaking Odegaard every time there's a challenge, man. Yeah, I got to go and find the referee. Listen to Tintin. Listen to him. This was this season.
Guys, I don't know if you've seen this video, but watch this.
Arteta's got 6 new players, and he might get a 7th, he might even get an 8th. But the difference between Arteta and Pep Guardiola over the years, or Arteta and Slot last year, wasn't just the players available. If you give me Gordon Ramsay's ingredients, I don't become Gordon Ramsay. The point I'm trying to make is there's still a coaching element here. Cool, we got Gyökeres, cool, we got Zubimendi. Mosquera might add something to the squad. I mean, even we seem to have better depth. I mean, we were bringing on 6, 7 players I was genuinely excited to see. But the ideas are the same. We invert Lewis Skelly. We ask Declan Rice to pull really wide. Odegaard doesn't get involved centrally. He's always out on the right. Saka gets the ball. If he doesn't beat his man, we're asking Ben White to overlap. Martinelli has very little help. And the striker has to do loads of work to try and bring everyone else into the game as opposed to getting the service that the goal scorer up front needs. It's the same repetitive tactics, Robbie. Now, Arteta might look at what's gone on over the last few years and go, we've been so close, second 3 years in a row, the odd semi-final here and there. Give me the right players and it'll get us over the line. And maybe that might happen. I don't believe it is. I think there's something about the coaching, the tactics, and the way Arteta's doing the job too that is crucial. Signings are not the only answer to why we're falling short.
Yeah. You guys heard that. This video was being recorded during the Hong Kong pre-season. The season had not even started. And this guy was on point. This video is courtesy of AFTV.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's 3 minutes long. That was at the Hong Kong. We all remember that, right? We all remember that in pre-season. So what did he say now? Or then? That's different now. It's all the same, by the way. The same things. Just like my video when I said I made a video about the injuries, the lack of rotation, the lack of care for the players, blah, 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 10 months ago. What's changed? And that's James. On Top Gooner Business, AFTV, that's James saying that. But it's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? Everything's wonderful at the Asna. Do you know what I'm saying? Shut up, bro. We got James, proper fan. Glad he's out of AFTV. Well, that's what you see. So you like James as well now. That's what James was saying in pre-season, bro. Hit. Do you know what I'm saying? What's changed now? Nothing. Fucked off hiding right behind the ref, but he went in a whole different direction, bro. I don't know where he was going now. Yeah, his whole day's changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sliding doors. James is right, but he was too much of a sexual. No, he was. But at the end of the day, even people like that are getting fed up now. That's my point. Even those guys are getting fed up because we're still seeing the favoritism, lack of rotation, no care for the players. They haven't trained all week. Why are they kicking ball then? They can't even give us their 100% because they're not 100%. Make sense of it. Make sense of it. But hear what, guys? I've got a few bits to do. I'm going to be back at 8 p.m. with Realist Schooner, so please make sure you come and join us then. Who's live right now? I don't see anyone. All I see is Curtis. Let me jump into the comments. Don't all leave. We'd like to send 70 people to someone. That would be nice. 71, just gone. The banter mostly comes from our lack of CL. I think narrative changes with Arteta. Sure, the banter's increased with Arteta. Nobody rates him, bro. They'll tickle you, and all the other grifters on the internet will say, "Oh, he's so good." When you say, "All right, you take him," they're like, "No." Do you know what I mean? Say less, bro. People are going anyway. People are going anyway. And listen, big up Shah, man. I hope to see you again, and we'll keep on having discussions because you'll see that when you put logic next to these things, bro, the argument gets pretty thin. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, time to go. Hey, yeah. You know what time it is. Brian Legend, Jamboy Legend, all of you guys, even Shah. Big up your shoes and socks, man. Yeah, the banter is calm since the CL. Don't agree, but no worries. We are more of a banter club right now than we've ever been. That's honestly how I feel. You know, but you got to respect how other people feel and you got to have that conversation rather than just being rude and ignoring, because then no one's going to get anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really feel that if Arteta's still here next year and we ain't won nothing, then maybe all of us can get together and say, what the fuck is going on? We all deserve better because we all love Arsenal. If Arteta wins something this year, you can stay. I need Arsenal to win. But anyway, get over to Curtis, hit him with a views raid, and I'll see you legends back at 8 p.m. Thank you to Shane for the raid. Thank you again to Saeed for the raid. Thank you to Brian, to Suj. I think someone else sent me a super chat as well. Legends. Yeah, I'm going to see you over at Curtis's. Let me see the views raid. And I'll see you again later on, people. Bye.